Wonderful. So, as I said, everyone sounds like they remember what happened. Only last week, you arrived at Wolfspine after having dealt with a big worm issue.
Yeah.
Not that sort, Dave.
It's a common problem.
The length was an issue.
Dear. Yes, you got yourself to town, got an interview with Krennic almost immediately, and found him in mid-conversation with Ravaran. Group split into two, with Reinhold and Mal slipping away. The rest of you had a conversation and a small-scale chicken throwing, chicken discus. After he taunted you a little bit, it became clear, as some of you suspected, that he was remotely having the meeting.
I mean, after I critted a fucking crossbow bolt through.
I think more importantly, after you, I'm going to cast a spell, Death Ward, I'm going to cast a spell, shit myself. Going to cast a spell, Thaumaturgy, to cover that up.
I was going for him.
He was trying to get Krennic on side after some small threats. Ravaran disappeared. You talked to Krennic, who, clearly afraid, was saying that Ravaran was asking for resources from the town. Also, the Anglanders were here using that large split stone that's in the middle of Wolfspine as some sort of transportation device. Meanwhile, outside, you two had encountered a stone salesman.
Oh, yeah.
Whose
message
still hanging around, and
went alive.
He wasn't with the dragon bit.
Oh. Okay.
You went to speak to the Anglanders, who were keen enough to talk until the rest of the party came out, and they caught hold of the sight of the one horn of Dramos. The group was urged to move along, pushed it a little bit, but they got a bit forceful, and you went down to the crook.
The crook.
Yeah, you split into groups. Dramos heading off into the Tiefling nightclub. They were in the midst of planning a full-on rebellion at that stage, an attack on the Anglanders. They didn't seem to hold it that much against the people of Wolfspine, but were determined the Anglanders had got to go. You managed to talk them down for at least another night. Back in the crook, you were trying to book some rooms, and you got fanboyed a little bit by Anglanders.
Yeah, well, I'm a popular guy.
It was more your heritage than you.
Well,
They asked you a bunch of questions about elves.
Yeah.
You know, and you entertained them.
Yeah.
A little bit for that. Dan went out to the toilet for a bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God,
I was just trying to not be visible casting Death Ward. You know, the poor man. The poor man. I wish I had prestidigitation because I would have helped him. I gave him a couple of gold
he was
for some new
desperate to
trousers.
come in. The other cubicle was occupied.
I'm so sorry. It takes a moment. Let me in!
Yeah,
we've all had days like that.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Ultimately, you realised you were going to go back within an hour to speak to Krennic when he was having a conversation with Gideon, the leader of the Anglanders. You sat down for that meeting. Gideon was curtly cordial in the presence of Dramos. And I won't go too much into what his conversation involved, because that's really for your own conclusions. But in the middle of the talk, the alarms went off, and you rushed to the gate to find it partially destroyed and a number of Wolfspine guards down. The Black Dragon emerged, and combat ensued.
Wolfspine guards down.
Mm-hmm.
Next year I'll bullet
Managed to save some of the guards.
Yeah. Gideon ran in immediately, shouted for the men that were accompanying him to get back and get back
down,
up.
which they did.
Combat ensued, and just at the end of the combat, as the dragon was flying away, he was out of range, and the Anglan reinforcements were arriving from further in the town. You called upon the power of Dariss himself,
Praise Dariss.
who split the moon in two and smoked the dragon down. So it got a distance away, and then you saw it arc over in the moon being silhouetted there and was coming down. And that is where we left it. Are there any other salient points you wish to cover again that you think are important?
Did it look like it hurt him? His wings were broken. Was his pride hurt?
It was a black dog in the night. Black dragon against a dark sky, so it's you're not able to see it.
Just that he was wearing the collar, so
Yeah.
it's definitely under Reverend's control. And he said specifically that he was going for Corin, Raspin, and Malvin.
Yeah, he's shouted my name, yeah.
Never me. Eventually I'll get on the list. You know.
Is that really what you want?
Try harder.
I've just asked me God to snap his wings and he's done it.
Oh yeah, he won't like you now.
Weren't we like seconds away from turning off the recording at that point?
Oh, yeah, no, he was just like, we just want another
I'll
round.
just snap his wings.
Yeah.
With
I rolled a 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to roll a 0. It's a 0. It's a 0. I've done it. No, you don't.
Oh, you need
Just
to roll
don't
another one.
0. No, don't roll another 0.
So-
That's 100.
Yeah, Archie was like whispering to me, I want to go home.
Oh, I'm tired, Dad. I'm gonna go home. That wasn't that bad, was it?
No, you weren't.
Oh, good.
I'm always going to make it sound like you were. Okay. So just that it called out them specifically. Who?
We've got history.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Although, surely Harbinger's got the worst history with him.
Who? The dragon?
Raveran.
Oh, yes.
Remember him?
Who is that guy?
Okay.
Dude.
The worst bit is I probably care more about him than he cares about me. 'Cause that's the sad truth, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I think
Hate does a
what's
lot of
happened
things.
is proving it. The fact that your name wasn't on the list.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he doesn't care like that either, no. He just thinks that me and Gartok are idiots. And he is not wrong.
We are aggressive idiots.
You see, Harbinger, the days that Raveran has crossed your paths are the most important days in your life, whereas for me it was Tuesday.
Like those.
Not
That's a
even a
great
good
man.
Tuesday. The first one after Christmas. Shit one. Okie dokie. So,
Oh.
the Anglans coming down the street. Not in lines like you would expect with the Helvetians running down on a mass. Their plate armour just glinting against the moonlight, sword and shields at the ready. What do you do?
Keep an eye on the damn dragon.
Hound will have.
You run
bolted.
outside the gate.
It's, as soon as it knows that it's coming down, the hound just automatically goes.
Sprinting, keep an eye on the dragon.
Follow the hound.
Yeah.
Not even this.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on the dragon in terms of its trajectory. I'm going to send Gremlin up. Follow that fucking dragon, but keep well behind. Keep an eye on him.
I'm gonna run after the hound.
Same.
Okay.
And we are currently a bit faster.
Yeah,
Because we're a long strider.
Okay, what's your current speed?
I'm at 50 feet around, unless I dash, obviously.
Yeah.
And you should be at 40.
And then, yeah. Do
Okay.
double that.
What's the speed on the hound, Ross?
50 foot around.
Okay.
It just uses its action to dash.
So
It goes through objects as
I
well,
presume if we're actioning to,
just to make it even worse.
I can pop. No, I am going to go for it. Expeditious retreat as a bonus action. I can go 90 foot, including action.
Okay.
So I will pop that. I want this thing fucking dead.
I can move at 45 standard.
Okay.
90 if I dash.
So, Rastin, keen to cast the spell on you.
Yeah. I hold. How obvious would it be with all these Anglam people around?
Well, pretty fucking obvious if you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're arriving down there, and Gideon is still right here.
I mean, that's what he said he was going to do. What do we think?
That's what
I'm
Russ
already running. Yeah.
I'll shout to Gideon, stay here, guard the town.
Oh, bring him with us. Bring him with us. To run off into the distance.
He's gonna cast fly on Gartok and me, 4th level cast.
Okay, it doesn't sound like he's asking for consent.
No, he doesn't.
So he's just doing it.
Okay.
And the fact that you guys are about to start flying.
Yes, I didn't think about that. You see, that's why I'm an idiot. That's why Ravran doesn't consider me a threat.
That's not why.
Did he say it was nighttime as well?
It is nighttime, full moon's up in the sky now, it's dark.
So I will use my Shadow Walk ability, bonus action. I'm just going to kind of like teleport to where I see the hound finish and do a 120 foot around.
Alright. So
I guess I'm
Malamute!
hobbling behind, and I'll tell you another thing.
That fucking gravestone holding your back.
Come on, Rasfin, let's go.
he never casts haste on you, does he?
No. Well, I think that's the point.
I could turn you into.
No, you
No,
can't.
thank you.
You're already gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so the group, most of the group, the Anglanders come down. Gideon's there, wheeling around to see them. You say, stay here, guard the town to them. Immediately, Harbinger and I think it's fairly obvious.
Oh, yeah.
that he
I
catches-
fucking run up into the
All
sky.
you hear is da 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 da.
Raskin casts his spell. It's obvious he does so, and you both immediately lift into the air. Dramos is.
Yeah. Proper vaxxing down in it.
I'm Usain bolting it down the middle of the fucking street.
You just classic running.
Oh yeah, but it's
But like
90 foot.
Naruto.
90 foot in 60 seconds.
No, you
forest
fucking
gump.
Oh, it's a
can't.
power mince. It's like,
90 foot in
think
60
Dariss
I'm doing
is
90
well.
foot in 6 seconds.
oh, 6 seconds. Sorry, 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds.
I can't even do that. Okay, leaving poor old Rasmin and Malmir. Looking at all the Anglanders who've witnessed this whole thing.
But they're coming behind us, right? So we're still moving away
You're
from
not
them.
looking at them.
Brassing it off. Another thing, Rasfin. It's not magic. Let's go.
Alright. Pursuing as fast as you can. The hound, dead on. Darting left and right as it's trying to pin the position down. Perfect.
Apologies.
Only just started.
No, we just did something bad as you and then left you.
And then left you alone. Well, actually, no.
You might want to
So you may as well have done.
Yeah, let's
Left
we
you
can
in
give it a
Malamute.
try.
You lot, your laugh downstairs.
Angland troops come running down towards the gate because Gideon called for reinforcements immediately.
He did.
So Gideon is stood there looking in front of all of the Anglands. You cast fly on Gartok and Harbinger, who immediately take to the air.
Oh dear.
Dramos is like shadow jumping.
It's not magic. No.
Reinhold is power walking.
Naruto running.
Corey runs off, leaving you and Malmir backed up now by a whole bunch of Anglanders who are looking on at the flagrant magical umpa-lumpering that's been going on.
This is not their land.
Corim did shout, stay and protect the town.
Corey shouts, stay and protect the town, and Malmir just tried to brass it all off as...
Who knows? Who can say what that was?
yeah.
There's so many odd things in the world.
He's just witnessed most of us fuck up this dragon with a lot of magic.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Realistically,
healed
there's been
him,
fireballs and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we've been, yeah.
It could have been anyone's fire.
The
We've
main
also
difference-
healed him.
The
We
main
protected
difference
him.
is that the Angland troops, I've just seen it, And at this point, it was really Gideon that was the only person involved in the combat with you guys. So, we'll cut to a short time later.
How long later?
A short time.
I'm still channeling divinity.
How long does it last?
A minute.
No.
One moment, because the hound does have a time limit.
It's going to be 5 minutes.
That's exactly what the hound needs.
Just getting to dragon.
The track that the hound takes leads you slightly away from the town, eastwards, and then heads directly north, the direction you come from.
Mine lasts up to 10 minutes.
Yep.
So, yeah.
How long can we fly for?
1 hour.
Oh, good.
Well, as long as I concentrate for, which could be interesting.
The hound runs up a rocky incline. And it disappears after 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So it runs up a rocky incline, you see it, and then it slips away into smoky air.
Yeah, we'd have about 4 minutes 30 because of how the fight and when I summoned the hound, and then
It's gone. It's gone. So you have this rocky incline ahead of you. The two of you that are flying, you can pretty much see Dramos. I mean, how concealed are you? You're just from shadow to shadow, really, aren't you?
so it's either dim light or darker. So it's whatever the path the hound's taken. I'm essentially following as best
No,
I
I
can.
understand. What are you two guys following then if you're flying?
I was following the hound.
Yeah, we follow the hound as
until-
best we can.
Yeah. Follow the hound until we get to that, and then if it disappears.
I'll take a perception check from you two then, please.
I'll start looking out for
How high do you want to fly as well?
And are you shouting, wee?
Does the
That's a
stone man
no
start
from me.
playing?
Or doing we?
I am
a big generous 11 from me.
10 for me.
Well,
Martial
Lift up into
classes.
the air.
Double figures.
I know, yeah.
Able to remove without impediment, it doesn't take long for you to lose sight of the hound and Dramos. Pausing a moment in the air and look back, you can see the lights from Wolfspine behind you, and you can see the moonlight, the moon in the sky, and then just rippling on the lake that's off the side of Wolfspine. But the ground beneath you, where the hound was running, is darkness now. Both of you have lost sight of them. And on that basis, I'm going to take Dramos as being the first person to get there. Reinhardt's making good speed, and so is Corin. You commandeer a cart just outside the town.
Don't split up, they say, Raspin. Don't split up, Cart Malamir. We must stay as a group.
You have a gift for carts.
Thank you.
I will get on the cart.
All right, the two of you get on the cart, flick the reins, and start it moving at some pace.
Oh, is Gideon's there? I take it still there.
Gideon is inside the town walls, and he turned to address his men.
Are they look like they're guarding the town?
Well,
At the moment.
at the moment, yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah.
All right. You move along as fast as you can, trying to keep pace with the others. They're gone quite quickly.
I mean, there's no keeping pace with the others.
I'll
We
take a
are now
perception check from you guys as well.
trotting.
Well done.
Thank you. That'll be a 10.
Oh. I'm clearly distracted by Gideon and his troops.
Alright.
Natural one.
You set off. Trying to go as fast as you can. You catch just about the end glimpse of Corim in the distance. Heading roughly for that.
Don't worry, I know which way the dragon fell. It was the moon that hit him, so clearly we go towards the moon.
Oh my god, we're gonna be so
Praise
spread
God.
out. Gotta be
Praise
over
God.
there. It's just Dramus and the Dragon. Again.
Sounds like a great children's book.
Dramus and the Dragon.
Dramos the dragon. Dramos decided to
Textbooks
violently
of the
murder the
reading.
dragon. Malicious intent.
Me and God are like,
Invest your time in.
where is
Well,
Where's
right here?
I'm the authority then. The moon
It's fucking
is
huge.
gone.
Where is it?
Okay.
Ooh, back to paper.
And the dragon.
I'm starting to relearn. Starting to.
And
We're
the
going to
dragon.
go that way, so.
I
guess it does represent
whining on my dance.
Okay.
The
Indeed.
waxing and the waning.
Yes.
Having a philosophical conversation about the moon.
It's very gar. Very gar.
Okay.
That's why we weren't paying attention.
Yeah,
Going.
exactly. Where's the town? Where's Gideon? Where's everyone else?
You're not gone far from the town. Just looking around trying to spot them when you hear a voice in the back of the car. Hey! What's going on here?
Shut up!
It wasn't me.
A female voice. What's going on? Look, I'll handle this. Just cover yourself up.
They're fucking in the car.
This is my cart!
It's still yours. It's just being used.
That's bloody obvious, isn't it, mate? The point is, I parked this up outside the town for my personal use, not to go off gallivanting in the moonlight. There's dangerous stuff out here. What's going on?
You're right, we're hunting down a dragon. You may want to get off.
You don't have to, of course. You're perfectly welcome to join us.
What's going on? I think we just need to step off the cart for a minute. What's your names? I want my cart back when you finish this. Don't burn my cart.
Won't burn it.
This was my father's cart and his father's before him.
We are on a mission from Gar.
Oh. God.
We will not be stopped, but I will offer you a pamphlet.
No, that's okay.
Fucking Blues Brothers.
Could you just slow down for a minute? So
No, there is no time. Come with us. This may be your calling.
The two of them jump off the back of the car, almost as if invoking the name of Gar gave them some fear of what was about to happen. Dramas.
The cart's lighter. We go faster.
Yes. You're the first person to arrive. You reach the point where you last saw the hound. There's a rock rise ahead of you. You're on your own.
Okay. I will
You're not alone.
tentatively walk up,
Go up to the top of the rocks.
listening out for any sounds that might sound like a dragon still being alive.
Okay, so you move down to a slower pace now.
Yeah.
Cautiously moving. I will take a perception check for you. Are you trying to be hidden?
As best I can.
You will hear the most outrageous clattering of pots and pans very shortly.
Perception is a dirty 20.
And also Reinhold.
Yes.
Stealth is a 17.
Imagine you saying bolting
Full
full
15s.
At least he's a dragon.
Okay.
It's full sprint.
So at this point, by the time you get there, a full 5 minutes have passed. So take that into account to any spell times that you've got running.
Okay.
Digby's hand has gone.
Big Boo's tickling hands.
Yes.
Right.
Brassfield
Up the
also has
rocks.
Death Ward active.
This rock formation is a ridge which reaches the edge of the lake. Water spans out on the other side of the rocks. Water ripples, like capping the surface of it. No sign of any dragon. This looks like a good distance. From this point, it's quite a narrow point in the lake, but it still looks like a good 300 feet to the land on the other side. A bit further down is the point where the dam is, and that will lead down to the river.
You say the water's rippling. Does it look like it's a tide or ripple, or is it kind of like ripples coming out from the centre of something?
Just rippling cool
In the wind. I will. I don't want to. I will. So about over there somewhere, am I?
Yeah, you just put yourself up on the top. corner rocks for now. No one else is present.
Did you tell them it was an hour when you cast it?
If I thought it was.
I would cast light on pick up a stone, cast light on it, throw it as far as I can, and try and get it to land in the water to see if I can see like where it lands, and then as it's in the air, try and move to one side. So,
Alright.
So I'm not in the same position as the light coming, if that makes sense.
Where are you? Okay. You look around the rocks, find a suitable sized stone, reach down, summon your power. Glow starts coming from the rock. You look back out at the surface of the water. And you're going to throw it out there.
Yes.
Okay. As you pull your arm back to throw it, the dragon's head emerges from underneath the water.
Ooh.
Take an initiative roll from just you.
You practically signalled it.
Turn into a light down.
That's not a good initiative roll.
Water's changed colour.
It was not water before.
Now full of Dariss' pee.
You right?
Oh, you're right.
hello.
Yeah, I'm alright.
What'd you get, Charles?
13.
Feeling God.
Oh,
It's not that bad, I only got 16.
If I'd have rolled the 15 like I had been,
Oh, acid dragon of the lake, what is your wisdom?
Roll
Pull
better.
the stone back in your arm, ready to throw it. The dragon's head underwater, water splaying up on either side of it, mouth open. It's going to breathe straight on you. Again, you can see as it comes up, the skin is tattered and loose. Cuts ranging all over its neck and through its body. But these marks were on it before you even fought it. Okay.
How's his wings looking?
I fail the throw.
Fail the days.
It is -7.
Not quite, it was 10.
Might as well be -7.
Here we go then.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one.
That's right.
It's a good old squirt. It's not fire, it's liquid. It's a squirt.
I mean, to make it sound a bit like Warhammer, there's some ones in here.
Oh, reroll that.
Oh, yeah.
Murdering on twos.
Yeah.
Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse.
Did you roll?
Let's make it a bit worse.
On a scale of 1 to very dead, how's Dramos looking before this?
He's got to be alive. Is he
How
on full-
much? I
full
can't
health?
remember healing.
No, because you'd already taken a blast, hadn't you? No?
No, he was hiding behind a house.
That's right.
Ah, good.
And anyone that wasn't, I healed.
Well, I put healing into Harbinger.
The head comes up, water splaying from it, mouth opens. Even as you see the first drips of liquid spray towards you, they eject from the neck as well, running down him.
You.
Straight across, splattering across the water. It slams into you at full force, practically knocking you from your feet with 86 points of acid damage.
God, that's this thing. Oh, that's a good squirt.
That's not very pleasant.
And then it will drop beneath the water. You still have the stone in your hand.
That's good to know.
2 rounds and Reinhold's alright. Reinhold and Coram's alright. I will take another perception check from you two.
Can we see this beacon of light?
Did you work that out?
No.
16.
You're right.
Narrative.
It would, yes. Cool.
What did you get, sorry?
16.
No.
No. Okay.
Nope.
Hold on a moment.
So, I've seen the ripples where the dragon's just submerged.
Yes.
It's going to be really dampened down if I do that.
Dramos does not have time to review all of his spells.
No. He would probably just do a... Ooh, as a reaction to being hurt before he disappeared, could I do a hellish rebuke?
Yes.
Just thought.
Is it
about a
proportional?
hellish rebuke. Probably not as
This
proportional.
cushion.
Spells hellish rebuke.
I don't think he's very well. No.
Been a while since I've done this. Needs to do a dexterity saving throw. 3d10.
Let's just say I'm going to make it.
Okay.
Let's not.
We've got
17, so that's
Yeah.
8 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah. So flame back toward him. That is what you see, Harbinger. Just the briefest speck of light, which is almost nothing, and then flame shoots out some distance ahead of you.
There. I'll say to Gardock and start flying in that direction.
Okay.
I am then
Charge
going
fire,
to send a 3rd level chromatic orb with lightning damage onto the spot where I saw the dragon go.
Okay.
22 to hit the spot.
Well, the lake has an AC of 0. Definitely hit it.
For 5d8 of lightning damage. Ooh, that could have rolled better. 10, 20. It's 23 lightning damage.
Not really bad. Fish
Okay.
harvest.
Hits the surface of the water. Steam immediately shoots up in the air.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to shadow walk back down the path.
Mm-hmm.
And then walk down the path a little bit more as well.
So how far total?
I'd go... How far... It came up... How far away did it come up? So that's, what, about 50, 60 foot?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So I'd probably go a good 50 foot backwards using the shadow walk and then walk the 30 foot. So I'm now 80 foot further beyond from where I was.
Okay.
Because I've seen kind of the length of the acid
Yep.
from the first attack. I saw kind of like how far it went.
Okay.
And that's his thinking. He doesn't have a clue how fast this thing can fly. But his thinking is get out of the range of the attack and see if my friends come.
Still lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, I dropped a stone.
Okay. So you dispatch about down the path. You get that far. No sign of the dragon. Reinhold, call him. Here, about the same time, you two are moving. You see the group and come down. I'm taking us slightly out of initiative now because I'm not going to go 6 seconds by 6 seconds.
Where's Dramos?
He's on the path.
I say that to them. Where's Dramos?
I don't know. There's a light over there. I presume we can see the stone, can we?
Is it still
Yeah, if you just dropped it on top of the rock.
Yeah,
there it
I
is.
would have just dropped it as I sent the chromatic orb in. Bumped back.
I'll fly up to where the stone was then. Is there acid all over the place?
There is.
If I'm 80 foot back, I would send a message to the Harbinger. I'm still alive. I'm further down the path. The dragon's in the water. Be careful.
The dragon's in the water.
Spread out.
Yes, immediately.
Scatter. Make sure there's at least 15 foot between me and the next person, basically.
I'm going to fly up over the water.
Along. Not kind of. I'm not 15 foot behind him. I'm 15 foot
Across.
Wide.
Yeah.
You go straight over the top of the water,
I am, yeah.
and you're spreading out. In
So it's
Can I get Hootie out of her dimension?
Sure.
I'm gonna get her to go up to see if we're heading in the
Then
right
I
direction.
think Hootie will be able to see the group over there.
Yeah, a bit right.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how to drive a car, trust me. No, we're following the path.
Okay.
Path to your grave. It's like from
Yeah.
the old men, isn't it?
Make a perception check, Harbinger. It is sight-based, not smell-based this time. Or taste.
18.
18.
I rolled a 9.
Can we see Dramos? Dramos?
You can't see him.
I'll start walking up the path.
I hadn't seen it. I found that, and then he whispered to me, and I said the dragon's over there.
How far do you want to go over?
I'm going to fly directly out.
Okay.
I'm going to be flying like where the shoreline is. Roughly the same height as Harbinger.
Okay. I'm going to ask everybody to go initiative, just to save time when it inevitably kicks off.
Maybe it won't.
Maybe
Let's
dragon
talk.
will.
Going to deal in
The
peaceful.
murder squad. The toy of
Well,
Ravaran.
hopefully we can talk and we won't have to do
That
anything.
you guys do.
I need a mechanism to take into account Dave saving. I'm going to cancel spell.
Are you going up or down?
Over 20.
No. Come back to me in an
You
hour.
can put me at the bottom. I've got 3.
I got 2.
Oh.
Wow.
You love being at the bottom, though.
Reinhold's a power bottom.
15 to 20.
17.
At the coal face, you might
19.
say.
10 to 15.
I got 13. Sorry, I forgot what number range that was in. I was like,
I don't do numbers.
no.
My name Harbinger.
13. I
I
got
don't
18.
do that.
Oh no, I got 12 then. So I got one lower than you. Sorry,
Where's Matt Cook?
Yeah,
I thought you just said you had 13.
Brasvin.
I did. I thought
a
I knew that I went
fantastic
next to Grandma.
Uh,
But I
I think
thought
I'm
he
above,
said that
I'm
he
above
got,
Mamamia.
I got
12.
19.
And when he said he got 13, I was like, oh.
Did you get more or less than
16.
And Corin got
70.
17.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on. I'm below Malamir.
The other way around.
Can I message Harbinger and Gartok in sequence when they're in range, having 20 foot?
Okay, alright. Not quite there yet. It's not the sports model of car.
No, it's not.
It was Eric's father's cart.
But it does have a fridge.
Where am
We'll have a
I?
bonfire soon.
Oh, thank you.
How long's it been?
Your side
yeah,
objective has just come up.
I'm going to go about 10 minutes now.
I am very good.
Very, very
I was
good.
slightly
Okay.
wrong on my timing of flight
I did hear you say.
by a factor of 6. It's not an hour, it's 10 minutes.
Oh. Well, before we get into that,
How well do you swim in
Really
armour?
bad.
the
Every
water
day.
explodes directly beneath Harbinger as it surges out of the water, head coming up, wings flapping down, hitting the surface of the water, lifting it up in the air, and another gout of acid straight at you. Can you make a dexterity save, please?
Oh, shit,
I'm
the bed.
so good at dex saves. I was actually very good, but it's not going to work. 23.
Be my 10.
I think 23 will do.
23.
Oh, I
Big
reckon
bees
he's at
uppercut and
20.
keep him up.
Yeah, plus 10.
I think it's 20.
Oh, if it is, that would be very tasty.
You get a bonus for falling.
It's going to fall into its mouth. Gonna get
fucking hound after it.
burned and
There's
drowned.
another hound after it.
Does it swim? Can you do like a hell duck?
hell.
Sadly not.
They don't have those in hell. They're too cute.
Yeah, ducks?
Ducks are evil, man.
Demon
Swans
Okay,
are the
let's
worst.
not talk about their weird sexual habits, but they do look cute.
Geese are evil. They do have those in hell. You're right.
Okay, what did you get on your dex save?
23.
That's enough. So half of 78 points of acid damage.
39.
So up into the air, head extended long, almost as soon as it tucks its wings back up and dragon drops back down to the water.
Like a goose.
Oh!
It's a majestic goose.
Oh.
I'm going to hold up a 6 on a sign.
How far away did it get from me?
How high are you flying?
20 foot?
You're flying 20 foot above the water. Okay, then it got to within a couple of feet from you. It got to right next to you.
It
It
just
surged right out. Its neck came out. It's big. You can't
Big
sentinel it.
boy.
Guy had an attack of opportunity.
You can have an attack of opportunity on it, but you can't. You know, there's no way Sentinel's going to stop its gravity from dropping away from you.
You can't define physics.
Magic.
Still, you can,
has the
you can
power.
swing it, I think.
You can get a swing on it.
Get the sucker punch in.
Can I grab it?
You want to grab it.
Grab it!
You can attempt to grapple it.
Yeah, it's a grapple,
That's what
isn't
you're
it?
asking for.
Yeah.
I want to grab. It's got horns, isn't it?
Yes! Grab its
Gonna
horn!
grab the horn.
Okay.
Grab
Yeah.
the horn!
I want to try and grapple its
You may as well, because we've just found out that your flight is about to stop.
I'm just not aware of that yet. Athletics, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh dear. Slippy hands, this acid.
What do you get?
6.
6. Okay. You blasted directly with the acid blast. You try and reach out, your fingers grabbing hold of the horn on the other side of it, but the impact of the acid is just enough that they slip through your fingers and you are pushed 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
In fact, no. What I'm going to do, can you make a athletics saving throw, please?
A strength saving throw.
Yeah, strength saving throw. Yeah.
Username and password.
Not so great either. 16.
Okay, you get pushed 30 feet away from it, up in the air. It drops down away from you. And I'm going to rule at the end of this round, the fly is going to end.
So I am... Where? Where am I?
We need a flight thing for you, don't we, really?
Get up on the fourth shelf down.
That's it, climb it.
Make me stand, you bitch.
Oh, good.
Can someone remind us what the browser nag on the wiki is, please? Username and password.
Fate.
Yes, it's fate. I decide who lives and dies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's all lowercase.
Yeah, I decided.
All right. You fly over. The dragon does that. It's Tramos' go in response, really.
So I'm further down the path, so I'm still walking up. I would have just seen the acid spit up. And
If
that's
you
about
don't
it.
think you're present to say anything, then we'll just
I
move
don't.
on.
No,
Because we're not in strict
I'll
combat.
be moving up the path, and I will start running at that point.
All right. So the relevant bit is it's Harbinger's go. So you are currently 50 feet up. Dramos running up the path towards where the acid's the acid geyser.
That's what I think I'm putting in.
Fuck. Ooh. Shoot. I'll come down to 20 foot again.
Okay.
And I will as a bonus action, prepare a branding smite.
Okay.
What is this music? I know it. And
Copy
then...
tech.
Okay, but it's a copy of something else, isn't it?
not worry about that right now. We're in the middle of a dragon fight. We're not stopping to go on IMDb to see who's playing the dragon.
And then I'll hold my action.
Everybody can relate to that one, can't they?
Yes.
I don't. You might have a problem with it, but I don't.
Everybody knew what I was talking about.
I'm gonna hold my action to attack it.
To attack it if it comes within reach. Lovely. Okay. Rasfin and Malmir still a distance away. Reinhold.
I suppose I better position myself.
I think we should be on where you're planning to be now.
So that's the corner. That's
If you're right at the
that we're
corner
gonna-
where Dramos is, that's where
I'll be
you're
right there.
Sorry.
Leave me where I was. Right there.
Sorry. Murder? Can't remember the
Grief.
grief. That's it. Yeah, I'll be popping up this side. I'm gonna try and look for it. It makes sense. I arrive on scene. I'm gonna try and look for the dragon. I've been told it's in the water.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna get
Like a detective.
I'm gonna get Gremlin to go underwater. I'm gonna look through Gremlin's eyes and I'm gonna pop him.
Oh,
In what form will Gremlin be?
Owl.
Owl!
We're still in owl.
It's not like he's got any feathers.
I'm not sure what the swim abilities of an owl are.
I know, he's on the side, he's going to pop his head underwater.
Okay. Okay. You make a perception check with.
So I know my stupid fucking human eyes ain't going to see him. He
Mine,
thinks he's got dark vision.
This is what it looks like right now.
Yeah, it's awful.
So he has dark vision 120 feet and has advantage on perception. Plus 5, 24.
Okay.
So eyes warg out,
All right.
go white.
Gremlin gets to the edge of the water, turns his head completely around.
What do your crusty eyes see, Gremlin?
Water engulfs Gremlin's face, watching the crust away from those huge, expressive, sad, bitter eyeballs.
Wrinkly.
That's it, hold your eyes open in that tainted water.
The water is murky, flowing around. You can't see shit under there.
Or only shit.
So that was action. I will pop Gremlin as a bonus action into his pocket dimension,
Okay.
just so he doesn't get absolutely shagged.
Right. Okay.
No, Reinhold, wait!
Ends of the round. Harbinger and Gartok, for that matter. You drop like a stone. Straight into the water where the God Almighty. Gartok, whereabouts are you going to be?
I was towards the shoreline, over the water still, because I know there's dragons there, but
Then you will drop down into the water as well.
more so like towards the shoreline.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I was just trying to
Okay.
where the dragon is.
Top of the round, it's you. You go down. It's deep enough that you have to swim. You don't feel the bottom. You disappear a bit into the water and break the top.
Basically just seemed saving time to me. I fell, I just watched Harbinger fall, I assume.
But by the time you come out of the water, you can't see any sign of it.
I will swim my damnedest to where I think she fell
Okay.
and dive down and start looking for her.
Yeah.
So,
do I see Gartok? Can I see Gartok and can I see where Harbinger went down? Basically.
Yeah, you can. You can. So you come up, swim over to the area, and
if I think this is roughly where she went down, I'll basically take a deep breath and dive down
I'll
myself.
take a perception check from you then, please.
Natural 20.
Okay.
That was the time to get
Put your head down and go to push yourself. You just see a glint of light directly below you, which you think might be a hint of Harbinger's army. Army? No, armor. That would be very useful right now. Armor.
Nepotism
She
pays off,
is
guys.
dropping fast.
I will do my damnedest to move and try and get a hand on her, grab hold of what I can, really.
Okay. So you start going down. I'm going to take an athletics check from you, which I'm sure is going to be good.
More than 20s.
It's That's not bad. 26.
26. Okay, you start pushing down. You're gaining on it. Even with her dropping with metal armor on, you're still managing to make pace on it. Your eyes are wide open. The dirty water running past you. You have to keep trying to keep focused on her, just to keep any sight of her. You see something black in the water, lash towards it. Is this the end of your round? I think you've moved.
I think, in fairness, I've done a fair bit, so.
Okay. Harbinger, can you make a perception check for me, please?
Your knew water was going to kill her.
18.
She was 14.
18. You're dropping deep into the water, holding your breath. You can see the moonlight on the surface of the water above you, but everything is so murky. There's movement to the side, water pressure changes, and the tail of the dragon slams into the side of you, hitting on an AC 24. For
4 points.
more than 4 points.
5 points.
17 points of bludgeoning damage. That's the end of Gottok's go. Corin.
Can I see movement of any kind in the water?
The last thing you saw was Gartok's arse and legs. As he went up, down, the legs kicked up and he disappeared.
I'm not a graceful swimmer. It's very aggressive.
There is some, so there's ripples coming out now from where Gartok was.
Right.
Dawn.
Not a
Got the
bad
dice
idea.
out ready. But I need to know roughly where it is. I'll scoot along another 40 foot or so. At the same time, I'm just on the top there. You can move me across, but yeah, there will be somewhere around there. And I'll unlimber the trusty crossbow. And I'll hold my action. If I see the dragon, I shall fire.
Okay.
Not movement. The dragon.
It's not your
Or what I believe to be the dragon. Hey, accidents happen.
Alright, hold an action to shoot the crossbow. Lovely. Okay.
Can I was holding my action.
It was 15 foot away from you when it hit you with a tail.
That's not how it
right
works.
here.
I'm afraid the rules work both ways, not just to your advantage.
I
It
am
was out of
never
your
15
reach.
foot away from anything that I do. hit.
No, I'm sorry, it wasn't close enough for you to lash out with that tail, but you were holding an action. So now it's go. It's on you in a moment. It's going to. Its mouth comes out and it bites you.
Nom nom nom.
But it's only a 19, held back by the difficulty of the water.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you see the mouth for a second as it just snaps near you. Pressure of water on you, pulls back. The claw comes out at you. That is going to be a 26 to hit you.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For
4 again.
17 points.
So
Oh, were you right?
Yeah. Sorry. I think that's the empty one.
Okay. 22
That's what you need.
for 12 points of slashing damage. Are you immune to fear, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You feel the water pressure change. Water's pushing against you violently, and you lose sight of it.
I want to take my attack while it was next to me.
It's 15 foot away when it makes its attack.
All of its attack.
Yes.
Even its claws.
Yes.
What?
It's a quick, like that. It's not a stab with a sword.
That is Dranos' go.
No.
No.
it is Francisco. If I can find the stats. proper stats. I'm going to polymorph into a sperm whale.
I thought you were going to summon a shadow fish. Shadow dolphin.
I can see the type of attacks it does. I know it's plus 11 to the attacks, but what I can't find is how much damage it does.
Does it do a lot of psychic damage? Just emotional damage. Just an aggressive whale. You will never be
It's
mine.
Frost of the Maiden.
Emotionally manipulated.
Frost of the Maiden Wind, I think, is the official
sounds
book.
like my ex.
Don't say that on the
Yeah,
YouTube.
Dariss is
I
gonna
didn't
shadow
watch it.
walk to
Good job we
the
can go back and edit
edge of the water, start wading in,
Okay.
polymorph into a sperm whale.
Do we have a sperm whale?
Beach himself on the side.
No. I for some reason thought it would be a massive waste of resources to create a sperm whale.
We've got a killer whale. Fancy a killer whale? Fancy a killer whale, Ross?
Let's see what other things I can do.
All right. So, Dramos, you're down into the water. You wade out, reasoning the size. How far out do you want to go?
I'm gonna have to go fair amount.
You are, otherwise I'm going to have you as a beached whale.
Okay, so I'll just shadow walk. I'll just shadow walk the full 120
Okay.
foot, and as I plummet into the water, polymorph into a sperm whale.
All right. There's a massive water displacement. As
He is a plus-size sperm whale.
the Dramos suddenly occupies the. I'm sure there's going to be another tsunami in Wolfspine as a result of it.
Not again!
Yes, massively. Up to the size of a sperm whale.
And it's got it's got blind sight up to 120 foot. So knowing where the Harbinger, well, I haven't got a clue, but I've seen Gartok swim out that way. It starts swimming in that direction, kind of like
Alright.
using his blind sight, and it'd go the full. Still got 90 foot movement. I'd use my action to dash.
Okay.
No, I've already used my action, so I've got another 30 foot movement. So I've gone 60 foot down and.
At the risk of holding you back on what the rules technically say here, you've waded into the, you shadow jumped into the water, you've turned into a whale.
Yep.
You're going to echolocation them, and then.
So it's, echolocation is.
I'm gonna let you get so far and then start moving towards Harbinger.
Yeah.
Because I think the simple act of turning from a normal person into a massive creature is probably going to have an impact on the water. So I would say your blind sight gives you everything is moving.
Yeah. Cool.
And you can go in so far trying to lock down on what of all of these things that you're pinging up on, which is quite a bit. You've got an idea where the large thing is quite close, so you start moving in towards that, and I think that's a reasonable as far as you can go. End of your go. All right. Everybody in the water is buffeted by this huge pressure. Gartok, even as you're swimming down, you're getting quite close to Harbinger. You see this thing flailing out at her, desperate to get towards her. Water impact suddenly hits you hard. You're turned head over heel as you're washed further and further into the water. And the Harbinger's the same with you. You're trying to get your sword in on it, waiting for it to just be close enough for you. And then you're pushed violently to the side. I'd like both of you to make a con saving throw, please.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You manage to hold it together,
That's my
trying to right yourself, but you manage to hold it together. Harbinger, you're shocked by the impact of it. After taking those impacts, your mouth opens, you take a full mouth of water, You're going to take 5 points of damage. I want Gartok and Harbinger to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it against what I can see?
No.
16.
Also 16.
Okay. With the water rolling all over you, something impacts on you hard. You're going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage. That is the end of Dramos' go. It's Harbinger.
Do I see it?
You've just been knocked head over here. I'll give you a perception check to try and spot it. You're trying to even work out which way is up at the moment.
14.
You do not see it. You've gone down deeper and deeper. What light there was is sinking away from you. And you've been buffeted to the side and you just feel like you're sinking. Water is in your mouth. You feel like your lungs are starting to burn.
I will remove the potion of water breathing from my belt.
Okay.
And I'll try and use a whole action to make sure that I take it without swallowing anything.
I'm going to go with a sleight of hand. You're going to have to try and get the top off this, put it in your mouth while you're under the water. The likelihood is if you mess this up, you'll open it and the contents will just be out. Or you could consume part of it and have no effect.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, she just believes in 20s.
How big is the potion bottle? Yeah, okay.
I believe in you. You're just going to put it in your mouth and chew it.
I
It's
was,
badass.
but I think it's too big.
Length was an issue.
9.
9. Fumbling around in the water, you get the cork close to your mouth, hoping to pop it off. It disperses in the water. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's me down. I don't know which way is up, so I can't go anywhere.
Rasvin. The cart trundles up to the hill. You can see your comrades just on top of the cliff. They seem agitated.
And how long did you say fly lasts?
10 minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's an hour. Got confused. I'll have a look around to see who's there. Obviously, I can see just those two, isn't it?
Yes, really?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody else.
Basically, yeah.
Everybody else is swimming.
Where are the others?
In the drink.
In the water.
Arminger's drowning. Well, no, she's doing fine actually. She hasn't popped up and said anything different.
Can you not get to them?
Don't know where that
ruined my armour.
Gartok went down, dove over there.
Oh,
Dramos
Dramos is a
he's
whale.
changed into a big fish.
Into a whale.
Actually, it's not a fish.
I don't. Unless I can see them, I
I'm in
can't.
the forest.
really
I don't know what a
do a
fucking
lot.
whale is.
I can't see shit.
I'm just waiting for this dragon to pop up. There's been a lot of turbulence over there.
It's probably. But if they're in the water, isn't it going to be attacking them?
Oh, certainly.
I don't know. Can dragons swim?
Well,
Black
the other when we fought the other, I'm probably just talking my turn because we've not really got much of a plan. When we fought the last black dragon, that was in a lake, and
All right. So
yeah,
it's
I've always
talking
talked.
now. And same for Mal. Anything with Mal? Anything specific you're doing? Because it's 6 seconds worth of you arriving.
Well, unlike old Chatterbox here, I've got a plan.
Okay.
I'm going to rush up to the edge of the cliff if I can.
You get to the edge of the cliff. The water is just lashed up onto all the surface of these rocks here, so everything is wet. Poor Corim's got terribly wet shoes, and so is Reinhold. The water is just coming down. You can see the surface of a huge creature in the water. Like a large, smooth back with water sprays up into the air.
That one's Dramos. Don't kill him. I did say Dramos is aware.
Come on then, plan man.
Right.
That's interesting.
What's interesting?
Nothing. I'm going to take a potion.
I'd like to
On your
call on
my
Gar
Okay.
for aid.
Okay.
Praise God.
You're going to use a...
Yeah, a divine intervention.
Oh, we're going 2 for 2.
Yes. Here we go.
Ooh.
Get my big boy dice out.
Ooh. The trick is expecting it not to work, and then it magically works.
I don't think I've done one before, you see.
Have you ever done an intervention?
I think he's tried, but not been successful.
Ah.
You tried it once before.
Sounds
Mine only works with dragons.
What are you going for? Are you going for it?
We're going to do one at a time.
Nah, fuck it, both together.
We don't know which is which.
Oh no!
I saw the
Oh,
0.
wrong way
I
round.
I was excited.
Wrong way round.
Alas, God cannot hear your pleas.
So be it. And I'll dive into the water.
You're going to dive into the water?
Fuck yes!
Yeah, keeping the gravestone on your back.
It is a buoyancy aid!
Clearly fiberglass.
It's not fiberglass when it fends off all those blows.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're going to go down in the water.
Yep.
Gravestone on.
Freaking identifies.
I mean, it's a narrative
All
gravestone.
right. So you've climbed up. You start making your way down towards the edge of the water. I haven't quite got to the edge of the water yet.
Fucking
Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly how it goes.
Reinhold.
it's wet! Oh, please.
Shit. Everything is site-based, pretty much. I'm gonna have to get down to the water, aren't I? So...
Down to the water's edge, a salt-headed crab, just been washed out of the water. He's trying to get back to the water's edge.
Looking at the water, it's not an immediate drop. If I stick my toe in, and is it a gradual?
You can put your foot in and you find the soft, muddy ground beneath.
Yeah. I'm going to start wading
Okay.
until it gets to about my knees,
Okay.
and then kind of try and find a reasonable kind of standing point. Just trying to get close. What the fuck am I can do? I can see Dramos, can't I?
I think yes, you can see Dramos.
Bonus action. Get Gremlin out. Gremlin's going to fly over, and I'm going to cast Guidance on Dramos. There's very little I can actually do at this point, so I'm concentrating. Is concentrating? Yeah, concentrating.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Got up. Make a perception check.
Not great, that's 10.
No sign of anything except for the fucking whale. Whale!
That would confuse me.
Harbinger is gone. No sign of her.
I would probably just swim down deeper knowing that she's sinking.
Okay, that makes sense. You just go down as far as you can.
Looking
Your
around desperately.
hand touches the soft mud at the bottom of the water.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's it. So we've done a perception check and you swung down. You're just going
I'm just desperately looking around.
Just desperately looking for her. That's fine. Corin.
I just check to see what that one is. Oh, no, wrong way. Wrong way. Cast a spell. Freedom of movement.
Okay.
Do a dive. Do a front flip.
Make sure it's deep enough.
No. Do a front flip.
And then I'm just going to move into
Cannonball.
the water. Directly towards where I last saw Gartok go down.
Okay.
I'll take a deep breath before I go in the water.
Okay. Is that you?
I'm moving at full speed, so I get 90 foot of movement.
Okay. And make a perception check then when you hit the water.
Oh, 19.
19.
Yeah.
You just about catch the dim images of. I mean, their silhouettes are not hard to make out.
A whale?
You see the whale, but you can see the shape of Gartok down the bottom of the water. You can see Harbinger, who's currently mostly upside down, flailing. She's a bit of a distance away from you still, though. Making your way in, you heading towards.
Well, I'll just head down towards them at the moment. I mean, how
Yeah, 'cause you've
how
got dark
far
vision,
away
haven't
are they?
If you've got freedom of movement, Harbinger or Gartok are potentially reachable. I think Harbinger's here and Gartok's got here. That's probably a legitimate angle.
But Gartok's swimming.
Yeah. I
And
mean, strictly speaking, he's
Harbinger-
come down like that and probably just righted himself.
Right.
And Harbinger's flailing.
I'll move towards Harbinger then.
Okay, so I'm actually was made for Harbinger. I think you can get all the way to Harbinger.
Right.
you? Kick her square in the head.
I shall grab hold of her and then start.
Favourite now.
So moving, pulling her back towards the shore,
Okay. All right. So that's
Attack of
you,
opportunity.
and I will keep
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Let it go.
All right. Up on the surface. So really, with surface view, we've got Reinhold,
Yeah.
Anya, and
I'll probably be up here somewhere.
Have the high ground, dragon.
the dragon breaches the surface of the water.
Oh, here we fucking go. You've got Death Ward, just remember.
Good.
It's 80 feet away.
Okay.
It hits out of the water and water spraying from its wings and flies up.
Can
80 foot away.
Why can't it?
it?
Dariss broke its wing.
Its wings are broken.
It takes to the air and flies.
Motherfucker. Oh no. It knows first aid.
It's
Got a big splint on its wing.
It's flying up into the air. So 80 foot away, it will get a total of 120 feet away.
Oh, yep.
Something big, something fast.
So that's him. It's Dramos. The water settles down. You can pinpoint everyone else in the water at this point. Also, something big about 300 feet away.
Player 2 enters the
Sorry.
game.
Sorry, he's a whale. He's just encountered something big.
Fly, whale, fly!
No real awareness of it. There's
just something which I
changed
can-
the water.
Swim towards. So I can sense
That'll be me
Corum
shitting
and
myself.
Harbinger. I can go 60 foot.
Trying to blag him.
So I'll swim forwards and attempt to scoop up Gartok gently in the mouth.
I'm gonna resist that because that's a fucking huge whale gonna eat me.
Let's have a grapple check between a sperm whale and Gartok, because why not? Ross might have found the one
I'm
thing
bigger than
they've
you.
been
I'm
given.
higher in the food chain.
Not with that roll, it's not.
Get in, mama.
28.
Yeah, no.
It can hold you in its
I'll
stomach.
5.
Alright. The mouth comes for you. You extend your arms and legs. By the way, just holding it before you push back into the water. He just slips by the side of you. I mean, again, you're a sperm whale, so now your manual dexterity for something this big. It's like trying to pick up a bead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I did.
I guess the box is falling.
That's all I can do as a sperm whale.
Okay, alright. The larger thing that moved marginally does not appear to be approaching.
Okay.
It might have been the remote control.
It was a remote control. It was on the extension cable that's on the frame, so it's alright.
Up there with it. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Not to worry. And the Dramos' go. The dragon aggressively flaps its wings and moves.
Around in a circle, isn't he? Yes.
Right. And moves another 20 feet away. Harbinger's go.
I'm with Corin, and
Take 5 points of damage. You can have some more water. Someone's grabbed hold of you, yes. You've been having a bad time down here. Really confused.
I guess I'll just try and get out with Corin. So
Okay.
swim as
Just
best-
cooperate with him when he comes to move. Okay, that's cool. It is Braston's go.
Dragon's 140 foot away.
140 foot away.
Still flying away.
Yes. It's not very high above the surface of the water.
Okay. No one else near me, are they?
Mouse near-ish.
I am going to cast Fly on myself,
Okay.
and I want to get within 120 foot of it. No, actually, yeah.
Well, you can
yeah.
run that down the rocks and get it within distance.
Oh, cast Fly now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fly and get.
I'm going to sort of come, assuming it's that way, sort of come over where the sperm well is, somewhere over there, isn't it?
Come over the sperm whale.
Come on. In the same sentence.
Sort of there.
I can't believe you made that joke. I'm so best with you.
As he flies off, I'm going to shout, "It's only 10 minutes, Rasvin!"
About, about 120 foot away from the dragon.
120 foot away from the dragon.
Yeah.
So you're just moving 20 feet closer to it.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I
Awesomely.
climb anything else.
Magneto pose. Going over the water.
Put him on. He's in the distance. He's in the distance. He's not this close, but shame to have him now.
After I move, can I hold an action? If it moves further away, I'm following.
Have you not cast fly?
Oh, I can't fly, sorry, action. No, ignore that.
Do that.
Yeah.
All right, Mami. You get down to the water's edge.
I see this thing burst out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Having already been left behind, I'm not in a rush to go chasing after a dragon. So I'm going to do the intelligent thing.
Have a short rest.
Yeah. I'll climb back onto the...
Having just got
Rock.
your feet wet.
Oh, it's bloody cold out there. I will summon grief. Tell him if he wants any more eyeballs, he'll stay close, but not too close, to that dragon.
Okay.
Now go.
What's
Send him
the
off.
flying speed of grief?
Great question.
Well, we'll come back to it. Let me know in a second.
50
That's it.
feet.
50 feet.
No, I'd like to do one more thing, s'il vous plaît. I would like to cast a... I'd like to cast a... cantrip of prestidigitation. No, the other one, thaumaturgy. No, neither of those do the thing I was expecting.
This is very interesting. But what are you doing?
I was trying to make some sort of signal to the people in the water. So
Okay.
I'll cast light on a bit of the rock near me.
Okay, cool. Then it's Reinhold.
With Gremlin in the water, seeing that I can't do anything against the dragon at that distance, I can't fly, I can't get towards that, but I can try and... I don't know what's going on underwater. I'm going to try and get Gremlin to look under the water from its position now. Tell me what your crusty eyes, less crusty eyes, see.
Okay. I'm going to be honest, it's mostly going to be a whale.
Oh, no, well, hasn't he moved?
Yeah, but if you grab him to
still
the edge of the
passing you.
water,
Oh,
he's
right.
fucking this big.
Oh, right. I spent, there isn't a model! My immersion! Okay, I suppose if he's still...
Yeah, he's this big, and I think every time Dramos the whale moves, it causes a huge amount of
Displacement.
Turbulence.
Yes.
Bring to spare whale that.
It's the biggest.
I can get over there onto that little nugget and dip his head under and look around.
Okay. You give me a
We
second.
could use a boat for Jonas. One of the little long boats.
We could.
Oh, nat 20, 25.
Alright. What you mostly see is the whale, Dramos, Gartok right by its mouth, trying desperately not to be inside the
Sorry.
whale. You can see that you can see that Coram has got Harbinger and is trying to pull her up.
No other nasties.
No other nasties.
Alright.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where the base size would be so big, but probably the thing would still be like this. Have you seen the base on it? It's ridiculous. That's supposed to be the base for that creature.
Yeah.
He's having to put all his feet in really close together.
It's one of those Spanish dancing horses.
The age-old time of naming creatures after what they're
Right.
turned into. We now
I've still
have
got...
sperms.
Oh no, I won't have expeditious retreat.
It's been a while since we did that.
Yeah.
Get a reasonable standing. I can't
Pretty
do
apt for the
anything.
last session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top round Gartok.
I'm going to try and keep out the way of the bloody big whale, for starters.
Yeah.
And I'll continue looking around for Harbinger, because as far as I know, she's still down there.
Perception check.
No, that'd be like 10, I think. Yeah, that's a 10.
Okay, con check, please.
Is it a save or a check?
It's a save, sorry.
That makes 14.
Okay, you're starting to feel your lungs feeling tight, but you haven't taken a breath in. The whale is just everything in your view.
Yeah.
You're looking around trying to see Harbinger, but everywhere you look is whale. Or murky, disturbed water.
Yeah, I can feel that pressure, obviously, but I don't feel like I'm actively drowning as of yet, so I will remain where I am.
Until
my intent is still find Harbinger.
Go
on. Drag Harbinger back out the way I feel like aiming.
Okay.
Basically.
You pull Harbinger, who's cooperating, right? You breach the surface, she's heavy. But you manage to pull her up, you break the surface of the water and take a deep breath, having to cough up some unfortunate lake water. Yeah.
When you say break the surface, so we're in shallow
water.
enough. Right, okay. And I'll also channel divinity. I'll channel 85 points into Harbinger.
Alright.
She looks like shit, I guess.
Up to your half.
Up to 50%, yes.
Yeah, cool.
And look around.
Okay. Look around, you catch sight of the dragon. It is, if that's you done,
it will be, yes.
staying close to the surface of the water, the dragon will continue flying northwest for an additional 80 feet. That's the end of its go. Harbinger. Dramos, sorry.
It's okay. I will try and scoop up Gartok one more time.
You know what's coming.
It's desperate.
I'll resist it.
Still not very good.
If he does it, I'm going to turn back and attack Dramos, so he reverts with Gartok inside him.
And that tried it for 30.
Yeah. The whale goes for you again. Dramos the whale goes for you again, but you fend it off. You just can't.
It's because they've only got tiny little mouths.
It's bobbing for apples right now. Every time you lie down, the water pressure makes him slide to the side. The best thing we do is to pin him to the bottom of the lake.
That big thing.
Yeah.
Is that still somewhere
It's a good
else?
distance away.
Don't feel it's getting any closer?
No, you don't.
I will gently start turning around because I know the Harbinger's safe, but I'm going to stay in the water until I know Gartok's out.
Okay, that's fair enough. Then Harbinger.
I'll climb out up onto the rocks and try and assess where the dragon is. Maybe see it flying away.
You can see it. I think everybody out there is keeping their eye on the area. You catch like everybody else look and you can see it there. It's maybe only 15 feet above the water. Every time it flaps its wings, just the tips of it hit the surface.
It looks healed.
No,
Doesn't look healed.
it's not flying at full speed. It's flying at half speed.
It's still wearing a collar.
So that's a collar.
Giant
This dragon can fly 160 foot around. If it double moves, it's doing 80 by double moving.
How big's this body of water?
This is the southernmost tip of the huge lake which has the volcano island in which you fought the red dragon on.
Oh,
Massive.
and he's going out into the open water.
He's flying over the surface of the water. He will be over solid ground pretty soon.
Okay.
I'm going to just with the advisor. Just try and keep track of where he goes for as long as possible.
Is anybody else going to make a move on the dragon?
I'm
Yes.
going towards it, yes.
With intent to attack?
Sort of, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You keep sight of the dragon. Let's just go with the people who do immediately following the dragon.
I'll be
Okay.
following along the shoreline, trying to keep up best I can.
Yeah, if they start running, I'll try and run.
Okay. So keep trying to keep. So he's going across the surface of the water, so he'll be on the other side. You get
yeah.
down to the dam, but that's a little distance down. You could cross over the dam and get to the other side.
Again, probably try and keep up with Rasfin as much as I can on the island.
Okay.
Gremlin will be in his pocket dimension at this point.
All right. Okay, it's Harbinger. Rassil, what's your plan?
I am. It's moving at 80 foot around.
80 foot around.
I can move at 60, so I'm 120 foot away. So is it moving further away and then I'm moving further away? Is it like a catch game?
What's your speed per round? 60 feet round?
A 60 foot movement. So
Okay.
if I double move, it's 120 foot.
Yeah, you can
but
get
I
closer
want
to it
to
then.
cast a spell as well, so I'm trying to get close to it so I can eventually get a spell off. I want to get within 120 foot of it with an action left. It's probably going to take me 2 rounds to do that.
I think that's right.
So I'll gain 40
Yeah,
foot.
yeah.
Then I can lose the 40 foot almost and be within 120 foot. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So feel free to
So
put
it's
it
going
down.
to 80, you move.
So
close.
double move.
Yeah, to get close
Then
enough.
next round move, and I'm going to cast a spell.
Grief is chasing him,
Okay.
so I'm going to start running across the bank.
I'll
Full pelts.
I'll stay with Mal just so he's not on his Todd.
Okay. Gartok, you're going to come out of the water, really. I think.
Yeah, I think at this point the pressure will be getting to me, so I'm
So
going to
you-
have to try and
You break the
swim up.
surface and you'll see the harbingers at the side, so the pressure's off on that. Then we'll go to Corin. Did you have an action you were planning to do?
Yes. Divine intervention.
Oh!
Twice in one day?
No, it was
No,
fine.
no,
Oh, sorry,
I-
no, that was
Not me.
You're doing one at a
Which
time,
one
or
helps?
you're going to designate? Oh, okay. Oh, you got those dice.
Got
Yeah.
designation.
Yeah.
Twice for Darius.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
so, Darius, allow us to finish this battle and bring it to the ground.
Bring him down.
No. I can see the one dice, I don't need to look at the other.
All right, then I'm going to bring it. It's going to fly another 80 feet. You'll move your distance. You're within range to cast your spell at this point then. It's over dry land. It's got past the other side of the lake.
Just checking on a range of 2 spells. Bear with me. That's 60 foot. I will try Bigby's hand.
Bigby's
I'll try and grapple it.
Okay.
No consent needed.
Yeah, it'll be. It's huge, isn't it, or smaller?
It's gargantuan.
Oh well, don't forget that because it can't grapple. Only grapple up to huge.
Size is the issue.
It is. Size is always the issue.
Need that second hand. Double Bigby's hand.
He's not a noodle dragon.
Bigby's two-handed.
Those extra big jobs. you know.
Bigby's reach around. Am I within 100 feet of grief? If I'm pegging it down the thing, excellent. I'm going to stay in telepathic communication. It's flying at. I forgot to look up how fast it's flying.
50.
You did look.
I did. I just got the brain of
And then
a.
immediately discarded that information.
Yes. I think we're going to. Oh, I've got nothing of long range.
Length is an issue.
If you got nothing, you got nothing.
What can that do? It's moving 80 foot around, isn't it?
It is.
I cast testicular torsion. Bring it.
Poke it.
I mean, you could with Bigby's hand.
Fireball?
I'm just saying.
Right, change that. I'm going to try and get within 60 foot of it,
Oh,
I think.
take up time. Ride it.
Yeah.
Ride the dragon.
Okay.
I'm trying to move.
You're moving
within 60
again.
Foot.
Surf the dragon.
Okay. Rasfin and the dragon are getting further and further away from the group.
I'm not going to try and keep
Not
up.
huge at all. No.
For all of the best efforts from the rest of you,
Yeah,
you're starting to lose sight of him.
I don't want to leave Mal on his own because I
Okay.
can speed up. Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
telepathically communicate with Grief because he is going to get faster than I can.
Yeah. Okay.
Stay with Rasfin.
50 brain. Double move it to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double moves.
All right.
And then I'll slow down.
Rasfin. The dragon's working hard. Moving slightly to the right now. Dipping as it does. Injured. Blood falling from it, splattering across the ground. It's banked towards the mountains. There's a valley. It's heading for. You reach the distance you want. Its head is not coming back. It turns to the side, does not seem to clock you. Right behind it, 60 feet.
NASCAR
Everything's
slipstream.
limited to huge. Gargantuous are
I
buggers.
need bigger.
Disintegrate.
Yes!
Shoot it.
Kamehameha!
Yeah, shoot it.
Bear with me, I'm doing some calculations.
You're gonna get your
It gets
sextant
80 feet
down.
away while you do your calculation.
He flaps his hands a little bit harder.
It will be disintegrate. I'm
Okay.
just working out whether I want to do a portent or not. Where's my disintegrate gone? It is a Dex 18.
Right, I see what you mean.
Dex 18.
A Dex 18. I think I'm just going to let you roll it.
Okay.
'Cause I think you've got more than a plus 6 to your Dex. And my lowest portent is a 12.
Put that here for you.
It's not far off what you got.
Yeah.
That makes it a 22.
Does it do any...
But you got his attention.
Disintegrate. Yeah, maybe half. Or is it do or die?
I think it is nothing if you save. A creature targeted spell will take a dex saving throw. On a fail save, the target takes that much. So yeah, it doesn't do any damage.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Cast that.
Is that you?
If that's there, if it's, I'm gonna then move away from it if I've got a chance. Unless I've used my move to move up to it. Up to you.
On that round, you would have moved up to it.
Okay, fine.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
okay. So that's it.
that being the case, it's going to wheel around in the air and it's going to breathe acid on you.
Okay.
So I'll take a dex save from you.
You got that other portent handy?
I have. But I don't think it's going to be enough.
Stop rolling the damage.
Stop rolling it. He says gleefully.
I've got you.
I think we need a long rest.
The God protects.
Death Ward protects.
I will use my portent. It's a 20.
20 total.
No, it's a 20 is my portent, so it's got a total of 22 for dex.
Might be enough.
It's exactly what you need.
Oh, I don't think that was enough.
Ooh!
Okay. That's.
Make your con check there.
Oh yeah, shit, you're gonna fall to the... Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. My brain didn't check
It's
that.
good, it's good that he's made the save.
Yeah.
If we made this save, it'll be like, I don't know, 40 damage.
If you hadn't made the save, you'd have died. And dropped and died.
And then
Died by
drowned.
piranhas.
No,
and
but I got
died.
death watch. I would have died, not died, then
Okay.
fallen and then died.
You attempt in the air to cast a spell on it. It can't get through the thing. The dragon drops its one wing. You can see there are tatters through it. As it flips the one over the top, mouth opens. Your world just disappears. It is going to be 82 points of acid damage.
But 41.
Oh no, I already halved it for you. Yeah. No, I didn't. That's a fun math. All right.
You saved the special acid just for me.
Jesus.
I've been saving up.
That's 41. I'm okay in terms of hit points, but I've got to do a con save for the fly, which is
20.
So you need 20 total.
20
Yeah,
con.
no problem.
But I do have advantage.
Yeah, you won't get
Which you might need.
Is it a con, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would be a 15, which isn't going to pass.
All right.
Someone's
One
going
more fly for
down.
you.
Unless you have anything to prevent it, you're about to hit the ground hard.
I don't think I've got... Oh, I have. I don't think I've got time to do what I have got to prevent it, which is I do have a scroll of feather fall. So depending on how far I'm falling...
It's like an episode of Looney Tunes.
No, you're going to Iron Man the shit out of this.
No.
That's fine.
Hit the deck.
So you the acid hits you as you get your vision back, realizing your clothes are in tatters, steam pouring from your hair. You are just dropping. You hit a batch of trees, slamming into the branches, cutting through you. You're going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground hard.
But I am hidden from the dragon.
I hope so.
Okay.
Grief will swoop down to follow.
Okay. You, Grief sees the situation. The dragon banks, curves around the area, and then veers to the left and back towards the mountains, away from where Rasvin is. If the rest of the group's intent is to pursue, no holding.
Catch up to Rasvin.
Yeah,
I think,
we were like
just
moving
making-
towards
That was my intention to keep
Your
it
main
safe.
pursuit to get up to Rasvin.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're doing that, you have to cross over the dam area.
Yeah.
You get to the ground, pursue the area, and eventually we'll catch up with Rasvin.
Is it dead?
No, I got away. I'm busy plucking bits of tree out of me. It stings.
I'm not sure we can.
It was injured. It was badly injured.
Can we even go back to town at this point?
We have to.
Well, I'm going back. I need to rest.
Well, I can pop up a bit of a portable hotel and rest here if we're not sure we want to deal with the townsfolk and what's just happened. Because they might be blaming us.
This is a good idea.
Because a bunch of magic folk come in, cause a fucking ruckus. Dragon comes in, melted half of them. I mean, the argument could be said that because we've left and not returned immediately, then we're to blame. But if we do go back, we will be potentially fighting an army.
Is everyone with us?
Mr. Whale.
Yeah.
I would have seen Gartok swim to the shore and
Exit the water.
I would have
Yeah, I would have
got to the
eventually caught
shadow
these
bit
guys.
and turned back into Dramos.
As far as you can, with just beaching yourself partially. And then as you turn back into Dramos, which is a bit of a relief, like your senses come to, the water slams into you everywhere. From your point, Gartok, Dramos disappears in the water and then it up into the air for a moment before he splashes back down into it.
Utterly confused with what's happening.
Mouthful of water, confused. You pull your way out.
Well, that was interesting.
Was that you?
Yes.
Stop trying to eat me.
Trying to pick you up.
I need to catch up with the others, and eventually, I imagine, probably a few minutes behind, but we'll eventually catch up with these guys.
As we go, I'll tell you about the other thing that's in the water.
I I didn't see anything.
No idea what it is.
Yeah, I never saw it, so.
We have to go back to town. So we need to go back to town in order to do what we planned to come here for.
Do we want to rest first?
I think we'll have more persuasive power if we go back
we're in the
way
state
we
we're in.
are, because we really tried.
Okay.
If we rest and go back,
And we've got to do the
span,
cart back.
Why do we need to be persuasive at all?
Yeah,
We
need to
know
get through
where
the portal.
the next place we want to go is.
Because what if? Because where we're going is huge, and there's a chance that Gideon could offer us advice. Also, we will have to fight our way through if we want to go through that portal without his permission. There will definitely be a
But we
fight.
don't know if we can use the portal yet. People
We
pulled out.
don't know, but if we don't know, but if we are not persuasive, then we have to fight past
Well-
Gideon and then go through.
The best thing of any soldier is intelligence. Let's send a message to him and tell him what happened in 25 words or less. We have lost the dragon.
No, he would not appreciate that. He would see it as an invasion, a magical invasion of his mind.
Fucking non-magic users. God, stuck in the past.
You're
right.
I know. I'm just hoping he does not object to the fact that I effectively brought him back from the brink of death. I hope he
Gar
sees that.
brought him back from death. You were merely his conduit.
Dariss
It's again.
provided the power.
So let's start walking back.
I can take us back.
We're not that far.
We are a good distance.
We've just got to potentially deal with the consequences of Tiefling rebellion, because this might have been their perfect time to strike
Oh,
them. I know you
God,
had a word
yeah.
with them. And potential heavy magic use from anti-magicers.
Starting a short rest.
So as long as we're prepared for that. You're injured. Who
I'm
else is
using
injured?
the crystal
actually?
ball
Oh yes.
Okay.
to scry the dragon.
How bad? On a scale
You
of
are
1
quite
to 10.
familiar with it at this stage.
Yes.
Oh.
I probably had bits
Well,
of
you
it
got
on
much
me.
to be on, yeah. I was going to say,
About a 3.
Okay. About a 3. What,
terms of
is
the-
that how much left, or
On
how
a scale
injured?
of 1 to 10.
3 out of 10. Fraction rather.
You catch
You're
get it.
You're
get
at
it.
third, aren't you?
Into a valley in the mountains. There are trees up either side. Clearly water is running down in waterfalls, and either side is flooding the base of the valley. Water is running out in several rivers. There's waterlogged undergrowth jutting out this water in every direction. The dragon dips slightly, just touching the water, before it comes up again, having more effort to flap its wings. Your orb is following it along. It banks, grasping hold at the side of the mountains, like the slope,
Yeah.
looking round over the top of the trees. Its head comes back, panning, looking.
I'm going to talk to it.
Okay.
I'm going to say that was a mighty battle. You did very well. You had us on the ropes. Why do you let yourself be enslaved to that Raveran? A majestic creature like you?
Its head turns to the side. You see the collar on it almost seem to tighten on the neck. The dragon's eyes wheel around as if looking for the source, and then you see the realization. My choices are not my own.
but he does not watch. Where are you?
Safe?
No.
Yes, for now.
Soon I will come for you. With or without him. You are nothing compared to my size. Look at me. Behold.
You were once magnificent. You seem to be a little torn up.
I am more. Bigger. Stronger. I strain at his yoke, but he gives me power.
He gives you power?
Where are you?
We are heading...
You are afraid, as you should be.
I am cautious.
I fear you not. Come, now, and I will show you what Cadmius can do to you.
That's your name? Cadmius?
Come.
Why don't you go back to where Ravaran is, I will say as a suggestion. It is I think it's a 17, bear with me. Wisdom 17.
How wise are you?
I imagine pretty wise.
Pretty wise.
He's quite wise.
That is a 20.
Okay.
No. I have but one master, and his time is limited. Cannot hold me forever.
Ravaran is not your master.
It is a symbiotic relationship for now.
What, you wear the collar and he controls you? Majestic creature like you.
You tremble.
He doesn't, does he?
He is smart for a human, but I am smarter. He is not in control here.
Prove it. I detect you're afraid now, Weaving Lies.
I am smart. I will wait. Then I will face you again.
I look forward to it. We'll be prepared better next time.
No, you will not. He will be back soon. I will tell him of our success.
Tell him. We look forward to meeting him again. Perhaps he will appear in person for a change rather than with his projected image. Perhaps he's afraid.
All smaller creatures are afraid. They are afraid, or they lie us.
Don't think I'm either.
You talk, build your small boxes to live in. You have your rules of how you think things should be.
You seem to run.
The rules of the anthill matter nothing for the foot that crushes it.
Your foot seems to be in retreat.
Until the morning.
Till the morning then. I'll end the connection. dragon's to the north in the valley. It claims it will be back again tomorrow. What's his name again? Cadmius. He claims to have the name Cadmius.
Just
Yes.
those two. Anyone else majorly?
Yeah,
interested?
Harbinger,
great.
maybe?
Thank you, Harry.
Got Harbinger. How bad?
I'm good at about 50%.
I'm gonna channel divinity these two 35 to your halfway point, and then
Pretty
I
sure.
will do
We're
a
going to play steel drums for a bit.
mass cure wounds to everybody. So yes. 18. So everybody gets 30 points on top of that.
Thank you.
Yeah, 6 creatures, so everyone apart from myself.
How much?
So you got 35 up to your halfway point.
Yep.
And then 30 on top of that. So just a full blown of 30.
Thank you.
That should hopefully keep you going. Your clothes are fucked though, especially yours. I mean, you've got like a black patina now on your armour. Like acid does wonders to metal, but not that.
No, it was very painful. And sorry, 30 from the.
30 from the second, yeah. So that's everyone.
That feels better.
Right. We're going to need to have a chat with the tailor as well. Right. Are we having a slow walk back to town, or what are we doing?
How long do we reckon it'll take us to get back to town?
Less than an hour.
With the cart.
45 hours. No, less than an hour with the cart.
I think we do need to go back, but we're going to have to get our story straight. Be honest.
Just be honest.
You know, don't throw anyone under the bus, under the cart.
I'll just tell them the truth. They might not like our ways, but if they're planning on bringing their people through to our lands for safety, then they're going to have to adjust. Because
I agree. I reckon their boss might have maybe a slightly different perspective on us, at least. But we'll see how we go. I would still not want to sleep in the pub. I think we need to sleep in just outside and check in the morning if we can.
No, I think we should. The pub. We shouldn't have any ostentatious magic in their face.
That's what I mean. We're doing outside. I just after that, I think we got a mark on our heads, whatever we do.
I'm sure he'll keep his troops in check.
I have always tried to be honest with Gideon. I think this is the kind of person where any kind of deception is not going to work with him.
Well, yeah, he comes from a world where deception is essentially heresy. So
We will work, we will garner more trust if we are upfront, even if it's more unpleasant things.
Well, let us go back to the village and speak to him then tonight.
start walking.
But we do need to rest.
Yeah.
I am.
If I'm in the car, do I get a
Heavily
short
sweat.
rest?
No.
Right.
Well, we've we've moved at double rate.
Sometime.
5 minutes it was. So we're only less than half a mile. Well, we're about half a mile away, roughly, aren't we? Yeah, although it doesn't quite work out, does it? 5 minutes. You'd think you would.
It's been complicated because you've had to go round and cross over a river.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. All right.
Let's make our way back and we'll deal with what we need to deal with.
Yeah.
If there's any... I was only going to say if we need any more healing.
Well, I was going to say once we're back on the wagon, I can just take us back.
I've got plenty in the tank if we need more healing. How are people looking?
Well, let's just.
I could still use quite a bit.
Okay.
But on that topic, Janice, again, it might not be wise to just emerge in the middle of the town.
Yeah, let's just
Also-
walk back. We're only 10 minutes walk away.
Well,
Okay.
has yet again commandeered a cart.
So look,
It's only 20
I am
times
amazed
month.
by my friend's ability to find cards.
How's everyone else looking at the moment? How are we? Yeah, you're alright.
Channel divinity, find a card.
So it's just Harbinger that's really kind of chewed up at the moment.
Janice is pretty chewed up. But I'm like
Depends.
Okay.
I could.
twice as chewed up.
I'm good, but if you're
I'll do
doling out,
separate mass
but
cure.
probably Garter probably needs more.
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Alright.
I barely. The dragon pretty much ignored me.
I've lost
Mass cure.
Father House.
19.
How much do you think you would have done with that disintegrate?
Oh, don't tease him.
That's. It's
I was trying to work out whether it
enough.
was worth throwing some like firebolts
Well,
or
is it-
chill touches.
Is it
but-
disintegrate where if it's below a certain amount of hit points that
If it
doesn't
kills
matter?
No, it kills
No,
it.
it kills
It
it.
dust.
It goes
Um,
into dust. Right.
It would have been 10d6 plus 40.
So
So
it was below 100.
minimum of 50.
Yeah, if it was below 100 and it takes it down to 0.
It's
turns
another
into
30 points to everyone that needs it.
So what would have been? It would have been probably 70 odd points. Would have been the average roll for it. No, but more than that. But
It's
yeah.
looking a bit
75,
better, a bit
75,
healthier.
75
A bit
points.
better,
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
How much, sorry?
Another 30.
He wasn't less than 100 hit points.
He wasn't less than 100. Okay.
He was less than
Well,
100.
100.
But I still had a legendary save left.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So
Another 30 HP if you do need it. I don't know if you do need it.
Thank you.
That is me good now.
choice move though, it would have been good. Would have been good.
Let's
Alright.
head back
So you head
and
back to
deal with this.
bringing the cart back.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
It's alone.
Okay. Commandeering this cart in the name of Gar.
The little badge, isn't it?
Bring it rough shod as fast as it can go. The horse is
Bearings
fucked.
are gone. That's it. The engine's knackered.
The gate towards Pine is crawling with people by the time you get back.
Yeah.
It is late at night.
Yeah.
There are guards all over it. Wolf's Pine guards.
Okay.
Just regular guys. They've got braziers along the front. There are archers.
I'll hold my hands up.
They are nervous. These are regular guys.
Yeah. Hands in the air.
The bows and arrows are pointed away from you as you approach.
Don't be silly, Ryan.
Let through the main gate.
Hands down.
Oh, no, they're nervous. They might not have even dealt with these sort of things before. You got to show a bit of. Keep my hands up.
You're a priest of Dariss. Put your hands down now.
No, Christ. There is a time for diplomacy. It's clearly now.
Diplomacy happens at the end of a sword. You should know that.
Evening all.
Or a mace. Or
Where
an
is Lord Gideon?
The town square.
Stay alert.
The dragon has fled, and I don't think he'll be back tonight.
Not tonight, but it may be.
Not tonight.
He might be back tomorrow. Vague threat. We also may be back tomorrow. For a price.
What do we do? We attract monsters to a place.
One of the guards is clearly one of the guys who was one of the 6 that went down.
Oh, you're standing.
Badly burned. I don't want to be here. Obviously. That thing's coming back. Coming back.
Not tonight.
Does he still look injured?
Yeah, but he's been healed a lot better than he was, and you could have sworn they were corpses by the state of these guys. But
Crispy fried.
These are the 6 that I initially.
one of these is one of the 6, but the others are all completely different guys. So just one of them.
Yeah.
Don't be a hero when it comes to the dragon.
Okay.
Signal the rest of the town, warn the town, and then seek shelter.
We've got families here.
They need not be here. They need to be.
People are saying we should evacuate.
I agree, but obviously that's to your leader, isn't it?
It is safer in the city.
We can't evacuate. That would give over the town to the Outlanders. Let's move on. We have no need to speak to these minions.
They're people.
Maybe, but
What?
we have more important things to do. More people will die if it is not stopped. Your god may be next.
Are we allowed through?
Of course.
I thought we were being halted at the gate or something.
Everybody saw. Spoke of what you did.
It's a shame we couldn't kill it.
And you survived.
Ultimately leaving the nervous guards behind. You make your way back up the street to the centre of Wolfspine. There are a ton of Anglanders here.
Yeah.
How many is a ton? 30?
We wouldn't play
Are
that.
they all
40?
Are they all clumped together in
Within
a dawn
within
circle?
a 60 men.
They are all in the vicinity of the stone. Gideon is with them, talking. They have someone at the back of their group he's involved in talking to. They've got a line of Anglanders around him. You can see a pile of what clearly look to be bodies under sheets nearby.
Ooh, how many?
6.
I'm gonna walk up to Gideon.
Yeah, go up to
The
Gideon.
figure he's talking to at the back of the group nods to him and raises one arm. He puts his hand towards them, turns. As he moves through his troops, they close up behind him.
Lord Gideon.
Yeah. Sorry. Has he gone away from us?
No, he's coming towards you.
Coming towards. I'll wait. Yeah, are you injured?
Not seriously. Not seriously. I've lost men, though.
That is an unfortunate consequence, but
My apologies.
there's nothing we could do about that.
Are any of them relatives or high rankers?
You misunderstand. I lost men, but not through the dragon. What you all did was astounding. I would have said before tonight there was no such thing as that creature.
It was powerful.
Very.
And so were you. I saw the abilities you used. More disturbingly, my men did, and they are somewhat nervous. Sometimes, and to justify the means. And, as my advisors tell me, power in the right hands is power that can be channeled correctly.
The power that we wield is not unusual for these lands. The gods have a strong presence here, and the Six should be worshipped at all costs.
Power is often abused,
Yes.
given to those who should not have it. That sort of power is what cost me my men. While that was going on with the dragon, my men were attacked here.
By who?
I do not know by who, but he uses power similar to yours. From what the witnesses say, lightning came from his fingers shooting across several men. He took control of one of ours, and Uma.
Do you have a description of this man?
Let me talk to my people. Apparently it happened fast. He put up some sort of wall of fire. Uma had the... We believe he went through. Uma had the key.
He went through to Anglo.
Can it still open?
Yes, there are more than one of us who can do it.
We must go through. There is no argument. We must go through.
If you wish that man to, for lack of a better word, tear ass through Angland, there needs to be something of equal measure to stop him. I don't see anyone here apart from our team, and we are friendly to you. We have no problem with Angland, but we have a problem with him.
You spoke of Angland before. You are seeking a weapon there.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a weapon from our plane that has been taken to yours.
It should not be there. It has no right being there.
I'd like to agree that magical weapons of destruction should not be roaming amongst my people. No more than being could do such thing as that. Am I just unleashing 7 more of him on my land?
We have no
My instinct says no. But I have been wrong before.
If the man is the one that we think he is, then there's no one worse than him.
He has bested us many a time and frustrated us. He always escapes like his beast has escaped.
Yes.
We chased a dragon to try and stop it so it couldn't come back.
It yet lives.
It lives, unfortunately.
And it's suggest
Not for want of trying.
it will likely return.
These people don't have the power for that, nor do mine.
No.
Can I look across the people around the bodies, not looking at him? I'm going to try and look at who's the saddest and try and look where his eyes are. I want to see if they're looking at any of the bodies on the floor.
Yeah, a couple of them are. Yeah.
Are many looking at one particular body?
No. You can see as much as them looking over at the group of them, but you can't pick out a particular one.
Can I inside check Reinhold?
Sure.
Yeah?
Well, that tells you everything you need to know.
A stone cold face, but I'm looking elsewhere.
We need to rest. That there is no doubt.
I'm going to walk off to the side towards the bodies.
Whilst normally I would be very much in favour of a rest, it is clear that if we let him get to the weapon before we do, our chances are over.
What does he actually want?
If we meet him in
Who
our condition,
knows?
the chances are over.
He may have used power to get through that portal, just as we have.
Is there any indication why this individual made passage into your lands?
I know not of the man.
We don't know for certain, but we believe it to be.
Can we speak with the people who were witness to this man, and then maybe we can get a better idea as to who it was? I believe we know who it was.
Who else would it be? We're wasting time.
We believe it to be a powerful wizard called Ravaran.
You will be in danger if you go there. Not everyone in my land is as even-handed as I am.
We understand. The majority of us have travelled there before.
If you encounter more of my people, witch hunters, they will attack you with everything they have.
Can you grant us a
Can you help
letter
us?
or
We don't want to cause more of this. Look at pointing to the floor. Help us. You will only be helping your own people, not cause more bloodshed.
Like a persuasion check, please. I would like it, again, from everybody who contributed towards this.
Oh, shit.
oh dear. I get advantage on persuasion check.
You do.
Ooh, that's good. I'll take that.
That is good.
22.
Because mine, I believe, is shite.
Oh shit. 14
Okay.
of a 7.
12.
27.
27.
14.
12.
22.
feel I would be putting you in danger as well. The chances are this man, you are welcome to talk to my men about him, will be killed. There are worse things than that dragon where I come from.
I doubt it. When I say I doubt it, I mean worse than that man. We are going through.
If you attempt to go through without aid, you will be destroyed. That stone will rip you inside out.
If you won't let us through here, we will find another way.
Difference is, it will be under your control, your guys, your watch. We are being as diplomatic as possible here.
Make an intimidation check on that, please. And persuasion.
11.
I rolled a natural 1. Still a 12.
You are being hot-headed. Let me speak to my men. I suggest you rest. You are a mess. I have no doubt about your abilities and powers, but if I sent you through there in this state, it would be raw meat on the other side. I think these people owe you. Should be grateful to you.
Why don't you join us? You say your people would kill our kind, or at least my magically inclined fellows. There's a man on the other side who we want to see dead. So do you, most likely.
We have already spilled blood together.
And we seek a magical weapon in your lands. Help us find it and return it to our land.
And you know where this weapon is. You know who holds it.
We do, actually.
Some relic in a tomb.
Not quite.
We could free your land of a magical weapon, a horrible wizard, and leave peacefully.
Persuasion check from Gartok.
He's got.
I was going to say,
His
can you
persuasion's about as
punch
good as
him?
mine.
Can you full stop it with a punch? It's just like,
I've rolled an 18.
ooh.
Persuasion. How have I got a plus in persuasion?
I have no idea.
You were very
Why aren't you using it more often?
That's fine.
There you are.
That makes 23.
Gideon
Oh,
walks
yeah.
right up to you to just an arm's length from your chest, looking up at you.
I was yeah, she's of human height. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's not even that tall for a human, to be honest, but there are none like you there.
I get that a lot.
But your strength would speak to people. I'm sure you would be as mystical as the elves to them. Who holds this weapon? Where is this weapon?
We believe that it's held by an individual, often goes by the name Tristan or Galean.
Yes. Of course, you said.
We have a map that tells us where it is.
What of your Dramos? He is more at risk than anyone there. If he encounters my people.
He can change his appearance if necessary.
You did just change your appearance to that of a giant whale.
Yeah.
Could turn into a giant ape.
Goose
Drums.
form, the most devilish of all forms.
If we were to wait till tomorrow, I could make us all appear like anglers.
Seeming.
We are all in danger all the time.
We are CTSD crew.
passage. And you, I'll give you my... I have a crest. Any of my people challenges you. So you walk in my name. It should get you passage. It is not a guarantee. But this man, you should bring him back so all can see him die.
Do your kind have anything that will be able to stop magic being used?
Magic is uncontrollable there. It does great harm. Many of my people are, if anything, more vulnerable to it. My lands are a dangerous place. As I said before, you should be cautious what spells you are using. These days, more than ever, barriers are breaking down. Creatures like Bell may hear every word that you utter on the back of magic and know where you are. Another thing. If you are to use magics, please do not do so within sight of any of my people. Teleportation magics are dangerous.
Do they not work as expected?
I do not know, but these are the reasons that we seek to prevent reckless use of such powers. I've seen people attempt to jump just a short distance and disappear entirely. Things like this, gestures as though what makes it stable for us.
Understood.
And know if the rules are the same here. Looking around the rest of the group, for those that a lot of the orangutans are looking uncomfortable about what Gideon is discussing.
Your men are staying here? Can they attack that dragon if it comes?
We can attack the dragon, but we may lose many men. We have not the powers that you have exhibited, as is obvious.
I understand you have a tiefling amongst you.
She is repentant of the crimes of her people.
She could speak to the other tieflings in the town. She could muster them. Tieflings have an inert magic in them, which will help. They are proud people. I understand why your men and why you may hold the views you do on my kind. Those that have come here have come for their own reasons. They are not free there. They are slaves to the more powerful.
Persuasion.
14.
I respect your comrades, Dramos. But when I look upon your face, all I see is betrayal. I would sooner put my faith in that dragon then trust to stand side by side with your people. There are those of your kind that can make a difference in my party, and it seems in yours. There is nothing more for us to say. You should rest. I would not send you through there looking as you do. But if you insist, I will open it right now.
I cannot travel there as I am.
Rival could provide a place of rest on the other side.
If it indeed works on that side, but yes, technically.
Why not just rest this side?
I have
See
to
if
agree.
anything is happening on the other side.
That's just opening up another can of worms. We know how that works. Start going down the garden path, and before we know it, there's a death knight, or a flock of manic seagulls. We know. This is textbook
We
adventure.
know what is on the other side. There are demons and devils.
I mean, if Ravaran is
We
doing
need to
anything.
rest this side.
Let's rest this side.
I know you have quite an aversion to magic, but with your permission, I would like to show you the power of my deity, and you are a welcome guest in his house. There will be food provided, and a place to sleep, and a time for talk with you and some of your men, if they wish to experience this nature of our world, if you wish to be here. You don't have to.
With respect, I would decline your offer.
It's fine.
I would not step into it. No.
There are lodgings available here.
Yeah, I think we just watch.
Yes, I've paid for them, so I'm going to retire, if that is okay with.
That's a sensible move. I need rest.
I've cast the most powerful magics I've
Has
ever
anyone
had.
lost any
access to.
limbs or need anything regrowing?
Will you meet us here at first light?
I will.
How do you deal with your dead?
Is there a ceremony?
We pay respect to them. We remember them. We burn them for fear anything may take their bodies.
No,
Sorry, I've retired by this time.
In our land, only the highest of nobles do we keep preserved.
Any of these are these foot soldiers, or are they generals? Are they any of?
Lords, princes under the king. I, nor any of my men, would not wish to have anything done but have our bodies turned to ash. It would be the worst should a demon inhabit one of us and use our likeness to do evil.
I am a priest of Gar, the final warden of the Gate of Death. If you wish, I will help you.
Now your words would be welcome on my fallen. We will construct a pyre to burn them. But it has shaken my men, so if you have something of worth to say that they should hear, please.
Are there any close to your god among you?
Do we have a follower of Temperance?
Temperance. Yes.
Yes. distance, self-reliance.
I should like to speak with them.
I will see if she will take an audience with you.
In the meantime, I should prepare. Fetch some wood.
Should something happen between now and the morning when you travel, you should visit the Tower of Ilithen.
What is the Tower of Ilithen?
An outpost, intact before the fall of my land, now reinforced. You may gain help there, though it is nowhere that I would go. Your people are different, however. There is a renegade magician there. I would never speak to him.
Does he have a name?
I will not speak a name for him. He is a spellcaster and therefore not worthy of one amongst my people. Amanus. I do not. He is knowledgeable, but be cautious when speaking to him. You cannot believe everything he says. You may have means to extract whatever you need from him, and I implore you to do so. It would not be a harm on anyone in my people if he would not survive your questions, as long as you get the information that you need. It does me no honour to suggest such a thing, but he's on my list. Rest. I will speak to my devotee. He goes back to his group.
Nothing nefarious other than sniffing the bodies. I'll say a few prayers and send them on their way.
Okay.
I'll help build the pyre. Chop some wood.
They will build it and burn them tonight.
Look, I won't help with the building.
Splinter.
So the visuals inspection, they're all foot soldiers.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You speak to a couple of the people who saw it. It was a single man, black hair, slick back, short beard. It's him.
Poser.
It's him, no doubt about it.
It is. Can't team up, cat face.
He used some sort of lightning abilities. He took control of one of them, and that one took him through. It was Uma he took through.
Yeah. Lovely wand.
We'll let the group know that we're intending to bring Uma back.
Can I find a tiefling?
Can you find a tiefling?
Nah.
There's
one. There are tieflings in your area.
There are none in the
Horny.
town.
I didn't expect to. While they're sorting out their dead.
Okay, you can go down there. Yeah, you'll find one.
They're fucking everywhere. There
I'm
are rats.
in
Just
the habit.
anyone.
Hey, steady.
Doesn't particularly
That's
matter which one I
language.
assume.
No,
Pure hate. That's all it is.
Swarming all over the place.
So you find one with almost perfectly white skin, deep maroon horns, which aren't that long, eyes that are pure yellow.
You've got an albino. They're really rare. What Pokemon?
greetings.
Greetings. not know you.
I would like to get word back to those at the warehouse.
Warehouse.
A gathering place.
Why not go yourself?
I need to have some rest.
I am just living my life.
I will make it worth your while.
How?
What do you need?
Bial means nothing but a town free. A place to live in peace. No one to pluck me from the sky, no one to burn me on a pyre. No Anglanders looking to cleanse me.
I have reason to believe that the dragon will be back tomorrow.
Good. I hope it burns them. Hope the Anglanders stand on the wall to defend this town.
And what would you and the others do?
Stay on the ground. Wait for it to blow over. I can only speak for Bial, not the others. What does Bial get from this then? What's going to make it worth my while?
I have a coin.
How big a coin?
I'll take off a small pouch, check it over to him. It's got 10 gold in.
I could buy self-rat with this. That's good. 2 doses at least.
You have a choice. I know there's talk about an uprising.
I don't know what you mean.
You can either prove that they are not what we think they think we are. Stand with them. See them fall. But help the town. The townsfolk, the ones which have treated us right, do not deserve what's going to happen if that dragon comes back. This is the second time I've faced one of those beasts. It will come back stronger. It will not hold back. If you want somewhere free to live, as you have in this pleasant place for as long as you have, stand with them.
That is a lot for Bial to remember, but I will repeat the sentiment.
Or get to safety while you've still got time. Take as many as you can with you. Whichever advice you wish to take.
Bial will pass on your message, and then I will make my choice, as every free one should.
As they should. Enjoy yourself with the mini.
I will.
I'll head back to the crook.
Okay.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Some food, some sleep of the
Food and
Indian,
sleep.
effectively.
Grab some food.
Nice glass of wine.
Gratefully received. Food is paid for you. And your drinks for tonight.
Are there any injured in the pub?
A few.
How bad?
Not badly. It looks like people have been injured, healed, nursing wounds, there's signs of blood on people's clothes. A lot of people are in here nursing tonight. You eat heartily. Decent meal. Potatoes, thick gravy, vegetables laid on the side, some cuts of meat.
Any staring eyes?
Plenty.
I'm going to try and lock eyes with one of them and try and insight. Is it fear or curiosity
They
or
break
intent?
glance as soon as you meet their eyes, but you can do an insight check.
I'm trying to apprehend. Not with that. 13.
You feel their eyes upon you. When you look up at them, they won't meet your gaze.
Yeah. Fear does funny things to people.
The night wears on.
Mixture of fear and gratitude. They brought our food.
Tiredness starts to take you. You go up to your rooms, and presumably with some sort of watch in place,
Yes.
you may have a long
Absolutely.
rest.
I'm going to ritually cast alarm across
Okay.
the door. If anyone gets up for a piss, I'm going to know about it.
Ding-a-ling-ling.
Yeah.
I spoke to Bial.
What did he say?
He
Are
said
we,
he'll pass a message on for Ramos
Are
and
we-
spend his money on drugs, I assume.
Yeah.
2 doses.
Yeah, when you think about what
Self-right.
spells
Self-right.
carry.
Sounds
Yeah.
cool.
We
I was
need-
quite tempted to go
we need some utility.
get me some.
If
Me must be
we're
facing
potentially
Rav
getting Ravaran here.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
So
Does our
we
hero
need
speech
to
run out at
be-
this point? Or will it run out by the morning?
Yeah, we might have to have a breakfast, a hero's
Hero's
breakfast.
breakfast.
Oh, it's just going to be McMuffins and
That is a hero's feast.
just piles of McMuffins and hash browns.
I'm going to go to the drive-thru tomorrow. I can't because I can't drive. Fuck!
You can DoorDash it or
You just
order it.
walk up.
No, I can't.
No, you just straight up
You
can't.
just order it now, can't you?
I
Yeah,
deliver.
but it's going to be
Deliver.
cold. It's going to be cold
If you
and
wanna
soggy and a
buy
bite
me
taken out of it.
a
You know,
Well, that's what you normally
no,
get.
but extra bite out of it.
Right. Well, Harry and I are going for a hero's breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hero's breakfast.
Yeah, I can pick you up.
Right.
Are they still doing the wraps,
Aye.
are they?
I don't
I
know.
said to him,
Because they're the best
Are
thing
they?
at McDonald's.
grab
in the
them,
morning.
stand side by
I actually
side.
think the best
and
thing
let
is,
them know
there's
what they
a-
think we are.
At Housefield, there's like one of those roadside
Tell the
bands that
drivers
does
come in.
sausage and
Safety.
bacon
Take
sandwich.
Oh,
the
yeah,
shit
yeah.
out of
Ooh,
it.
Yeah.
delicious.
I've had food
Afterwards.
poisoning too many times
Chooses
from
them.
roadside vans. I'm very wary of
Yeah.
I've spent the past 48 years building up an immunity from food poisoning to bacon and sausage sandwiches.
It was the bacon that did it for me. God, I haven't been so ill in a long time.
All right. Thank you, Harry, for bringing that tea, but I still have to walk downstairs and take a pee now. Unfortunately. And,
Where's the bedpan?
Ow.
Don't eat those
don't.
immunities.
Chris genuinely has a piss pot for his tent. So
my
I'm not
toilet-
joking.
My toilet adventures over the past few weeks have not been enjoyable.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Luke-
do
Luke
not
is
blame
a
him for
bomb.
having a piss pot.
After
in his
download
tent.
last year, I went out and I brought a piss tent with a
100%.
portable potty
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the effort of wading through 6 inches of mud for 200 yards just to get to the loo.
Just to get the hole that's mounted high, exactly
Yeah.
how Jamie
So
described
bad.
it.
We got the fancy loos, but we were like, with people who weren't in the fancy, didn't have the fancy loos. They could
Yeah.
have like an hour and a half away. Every time we went to the loo, you had to predict it like a day in advance.
But people
Yeah.
are just pissing in the bush at this point.
Well, there is
Or-
no bush anywhere.
Or they're just
Like,
pissing then. Or
there's
wait for the
tents
dark.
in every bush.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh, Jamie's.
yeah, we were up against the just the wall basically. We're in quiet camp.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Although now they call it quiet camp, and you got the planes going over it every 10 minutes.
Where are you? That's Jamie. You're Jamie's tonight. Yes. I've been telling you for the last 3 days.
That sounds about correct, to be fair.
I should say LARP in, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Harriet is the real boss.
So
Sometimes.
what are you doing then? We're doing hero's breakfast?
Yeah.
Are we doing hero's breakfast?
I think we're going to need it.
Hero's breakfast, pop through the portal, break out the map, find out where... We'll be able to find out where both the sword and the Ravaran are in one go. If you look quick enough.
Take out Ravaran.
Yeah, we've got a plan.
That's what I'm running work for now. I'm thinking, what do I take?
What
utility?
I'm assuming we don't want teleportation magic of any sort.
Yeah.
No
Dranos has got it built in, hasn't it?
No.
If you can choose to not take it, don't.
Maybe this is our thing. Maybe this is when we get him. Because he can't teleport either.
I keep thinking
Well, you can risk. I think you could risk
He
it.
could
It's just a
risk
chance that.
Oh, that's a.
Is he arrogant enough to try and
Is he
attempt it?
Desperate enough.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's going to be it's desperation.
I keep toying with the idea of just taking anti-magic shell, casting that, and then just running until I'm close enough to him. And
Isn't it stationary?
Don't know actually.
You've got to get up to and then cast it and keep it there.
Everyone take it, cast like 9 of them.
Well, it's me and Gartop that need to get close to him then.
We
That's
just heading
one
on the
I
stage
know.
though, isn't it?
Say yeah.
Is that 9? 8.
It's 8.
Well, with locate creature, is Rasfin a creature? I know it sounds daft. Are humans considered? Because obviously you've got whole person, whole beast. Well,
yes, you can.
Yeah. You can name. You can
locate
name a creature's familiarity. You can say Ravaran, and if they're in 1,000 feet and aren't got running water between you and them, you detect where they are.
So I got
Just
that,
double checking.
Are you
So
taking that then?
Well, I'm thinking
Was it-
utility in case one of us get robbed.
No, a
Because if
halfling,
let's say Dramos goes, "Oh, you look nice," and he gets pocketed, for whatever reason, we need to be able to locate him. Because similar sort of problem they were having with the dragon. Some of us didn't know where you were, where they were. We were relying purely on sight and chance. So it seems like a good spell to have.
A little addendum there from the guys you spoke to. He went through with a horse.
Oh, Altivo.
Just questioning of said horse sounds
Black
like
and on fire.
a nightmare.
Not on fire, just a black horse.
Fletcher.
Oh, Fletcher! Those were the
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Did we murder him?
Probably.
Oh, I did.
It was the early days of
Wasn't
Murder
he,
Squad. We
wasn't
were
he
running on
going to meet some orcs, some slaves, and we brutally murdered him?
Yeah, it was road met him in Zafig's lair. But he tried to run, and I cast locate person, so I knew where he was.
And you caught him in a
I remember
bush
the
in a
vitriolic
fog.
hatred of Fletcher.
In a bog. Was it in a bog, wasn't it? You caught him in a bush in a bog and you murdered him.
Yeah, it was in. I thought it was a field with long grass or something like that. Yeah, you could
Maybe
hide,
well, I got a bush.
just
in
not
my head.
very well.
It was a long time ago.
As morning comes,
Oh, hang on!
and you peer out of the small window from your room, which looks out over the harbour, you can see there is a low-lying mist, obscuring sight of the water of the lake. It's rolled in from the lake and up the streets around the town. Looks misty, murky. No sign of the sky.
Before we go, I want a scry.
If you roll your portrait dice.
I haven't. But I should.
Rock a scry.
I want to scry the dragon
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
to see whether this is his doing or. That's what I want to do. It's a wisdom. I said it was wisdom 17, I think it is.
17.
Yeah, wisdom 17.
Staring at the ball, hoping a sight of it, but you cannot get the image to resolve on the dragon today.
Cloak of the Battle or X-ray vision. Which do you think is going to be more worth it?
Obviously, cloak,
Cloak of the Bat.
cloak of the bat. Yeah.
You want to fly.
Yeah, with your
A movement.
with where we're going as well.
Well, whether to try and spy for Ravaran. He might have come back.
If he's on a different. Oh yeah.
Good point, actually.
I'm
You might
going
have been
to
in
try
and
and
out.
spy for Ravaran, but I suspect that
It's
nothing
not.
happens. Yeah. He's still there, or still not here.
The dragon is likely to attack this morning, and he's because he probably wants that. It'll distract us, so we have to make a choice.
The dragon.
We can advise the townsfolk to evacuate.
We have provided warning to those from Anglan. We have warned those at the gate. If word has not already got round, there's little more that we can do.
Yeah, we can.
Aside from stand in the centre of the square, and I can make it so it's loud enough to be heard by all those here. You will then cause mass panic, and they will cause chaos. The dragon comes, more people die.
The stone seems impervious. As long as we've got the key, we can get back. I don't think defeating the dragon.
It is a physical
Stops us
key
from-
that we need, is it? I know
That's
we
what I
have
took
this
the impression
crest.
of. That we needed a key of some sort to speak with,
Then why take a person with you?
because he had the key.
Why didn't he just take the key?
Because he was dominating them to get through.
I don't think
he
it
has
was
a
a
key.
thing.
Key. The crest was a thing.
Oh, that's what I understood.
I
could be
don't
wrong.
know.
Let's ask
We'll
if it's a
find
physical key or not.
He will not speak to me again.
That's the way it's going to be then.
Is everybody ready?
One moment, sir, I'm trying to find my socks.
I'm not
Should
gonna
keep
lie. It will feel good to feel the heat on my face again.
Oh, it was hot there, wasn't it?
I'm gonna put
I hate the
antidepressant
heat.
on the I have a lot of it.
Put some WD-40 on the armour as well. I've had a rough time lately.
Take out one of my spare coats.
Anyone who got acided by the dragon as well, your clothes would be in a terrible state after all of that.
Buy some clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go shopping.
Shopping!
Can we just pick up some basic clothing?
Yes,
I
you
just
can.
want another coat and some trousers.
I'm finding some posh clothes. A little bit more at market. We're
Some
talking
for
Gap.
hot weather.
Some for hot weather.
Oh
Shorts,
yeah,
t-shirts.
shorts and like, oh, I want a
Is
safari
one of
outfit.
those wide
With a
brim
flat
hats?
hats.
One of those
Sick.
wide brim hats with the corks.
The most distressing thing is losing all the Dariss symbols on your robes.
I will draw them in with their blood.
Slightly scary.
Praise Dariss. Sorry, wait, a lorry coming out.
Are we ready?
You called?
Lorry! It's like cheers.
I'm happy with my
We
spells. Definitely got to
probably gonna have a shit time there. I reckon we have a decent brekkie. The other people are gonna get jealous. Just like the food's not bad here. This is gonna look good, and they're gonna try and.
Why don't we just stay
Do
in,
it
do it in
our
our
room.
room?
The smell will draw them in.
How long
Yes.
will it take?
An hour.
It takes. It's a lot to eat. It's a lot of meat. You also need a bit of a sit
It's going
down.
to take a good 20 minutes to do the scrying.
Oh yeah, I can get brekkie ready. Where are
I'll
we?
go out and see if I can find some fresh attire for those who need it.
So I presume the long rest goes without a hinge
Yes,
before I
it does.
hit the button, just in
does.
case.
Yeah, no
Go
problem.
home and just
Okay.
see if I'm allowed to be free for a few minutes.
Probably shouldn't go on
I level up.
Come with me then.
your own. Alright. Okay. I'll go with jealous.
I'll get the bowl ready, but I won't cast it because there is a set time that you got to eat it. You can't have leftovers.
Yeah, how long does it take to cast?
It's not a long cast, but it is an hour to eat. But you've got to kind of be sat down and ready.
Oh, I thought it was all in the Well, we've got 20 minutes to go find clothing.
Yeah. Where are we? Heroes Feast.
I thought it was like an hour to cast or something.
No. It is 10 minutes.
It's an hour to eat, isn't it?
Would you like to donate your gem encrusted bowl, or shall I use mine? Actually, it's not even mine. Garton paid for this one. Don't, if you don't want to carry it.
I don't have the spell. I will donate you mine. I carried it for such an occasion. You might as well have one on you, or you can use yours and I will gift you mine.
Yeah, I'll...
Whichever way around, you can have a bowl back to carry on you.
God, £1,000. That's like using a Tesla to have a breakfast. You know, you're basically burning it down and cooking your brekkie on top of it. Oh, it's going to be brilliant.
Well, that's what we got it for.
Yeah, it's exactly, If we get into this level where we need everything we can get. I'll wait for the others to return. And,
Shimmy doesn't give you more.
Yeah, you find there's a place. It's actually more towards the centre of town and off to the left. You have to wander around a little bit before you find a ledges.
We want seeming.
Yes,
Cloth
absolutely.
and tobacconist.
Wonderful.
Okay, what do I not want?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
A basic selection of clothing. Good travel wear.
Go in. There's a fairly youngish man behind the counter. So you can see the racks of clothing.
Greetings.
Good morning, welcome to Ledges, Cloth and Tobacconist. How can I help you this morning?
We are looking to wear some basic clothes.
Yeah, over down the racks.
Thank you.
And goes back to his book.
We'll go
Try
for
and
it.
just find some clothes which we think would be suitable for Rasvin.
I mean, there's a few outfits. It's bordering on fancy dress. There are
Perfect.
even
some
better.
a lot of very standard tunics, but there are some quite outlandish out. It looks like someone has tried to make outfits for court, but they've never been to a court and they've just heard of what one might be like.
This would be perfect for Reinhold.
If you say so.
It's the most outlandish one that I can see.
It's blue, like electric blue with a ruff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you think so,
I believe so.
I think I'll just go for something plain myself.
You are not like him.
No. But yeah, I'm sure he'll look delightful in that. They do matching trousers as well.
Even better.
Okay, the electric blue outfit with the ruff is 75 gold pieces according to the tag.
Holy shit.
I'm going to look like Prince. That's what I've got in my brain.
We've not done clothes shopping for so long before we know. That's like, seems very reasonable.
Well, I mean, if you look at a standard outfit with tunic, cloak, trousers look fairly hard wearing, 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll pick up a few in just various different colours and sizes, and then that particular outfit from Reinhold.
Okie dokie.
Head over to the gentleman.
There is also one on a mannequin which has what looks to be a fake crown painted gold. It's part of the outfit. And the whole outfit's got white fur trim with black flecks in it, and there's a deep red with gold embroidery in it.
Is what the lion wears in Robin Hood.
Yes.
I think that's what rather I would like to wear.
I hate it.
Okay. So, some standard outfits.
Standard outfits, that blue one.
So 10 for each standard outfit. If you want the electric blue with the ruff, 75.
And how many outfits do we need? Who got breathed on? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 standard outfits and the blue one.
Yes, I got blue.
Me, sorry, well,
5 standard outfits and a blue one.
Gazza's basically naked anyway. He can make his outfit out of our old clothing.
Every time he rages, he rips it
Yeah, he's like a hand-me-down kind of
He's
guy.
only wearing a thong.
What else? What else?
That's a hell of a thong.
What else do they have in the shop as we look around?
They've got some jewellery pieces, things like that. There are some tiaras and necklaces. It all looks very cheap, though. You know, like costume jewellery rather than legitimate jewellery. You see behind the counter they have some shelving with looks like parchment packets all piled up, and they have some pipes on show.
Was there any water in Anglan?
Should we get some parchment for it?
Do you know if there was any water, like a sea or anything in there?
I think
Not that
that's
we saw.
tobacco in there.
No.
It's a very inhospitable place.
Just these then, please.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on just a sec.
What's he reading?
Make a perception check. Try and get this up.
19.
19. It's the title of it says "Into the Depths of Hell." Closes the book, folding over the corner of one of the pages as he does so.
Oh no. It's one of those.
Oh, are you sure this one seems to be a mistake? It's a bit different from the others.
It's a treat for one of our friends.
Oh, okay, well that would be lovely. Okay, so it'll be whatever the amount is. For how many have you bought? How many did you buy?
5 normal and 75 for that one. So
125. 125 gold pieces, please.
What are you reading?
Oh, Into the Depths of Hell.
Yeah, what's it about?
It's a great one. It's about this daring adventurer who travels everywhere to try and find lost treasures. This is the 6th book in the series.
It's Ravaran, kill him. He's taking the piss. I'm not there. It's just your conscience.
It's all like wrap around, isn't it?
Everyone's
He's not wearing a yellow shirt.
He's not
We
wearing a
kill
shirt.
everybody.
And then
it can't
Eventually,
be done.
one of them will be Ravaran.
Main character's called Gert Handsteff.
Good answer.
Gert Handsteff. He always gets the girl.
A different one each book, I presume.
No. Sometimes they last 2, but then
They die.
they do die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they always like him eventually. By the end of the book, they like him. They don't like him to start with. That's the best bit, I think.
Well, just checking it wasn't, non-fiction.
Oh, wow.
125, say.
Yes.
And 125.
Excellent. Thank you very much. You want those wrapped?
No, we should be fine, thank you.
I know, it's horrendous, isn't it?
Right. Back to the thing for breakfast.
Okay.
In our new attire.
Okay. Ready for adventure. You're wearing your serious adventurer outfits.
Everyone.
And I
But our
pass
cook.
the blue one over to Reinhold.
Okay.
Oh, Dramos. It's stretchy. Has it got a bit of?
It's got a bit of give to it. The trousers only come down to the knees. Like puffed trousers.
I mean, the armour's gonna tear these sections up because I've got full plate. It's just like.
Don't worry though, the ruff will still be over the
Oh,
top.
this is actually not too far off noble dress. It's more like the party thing. The material's a bit cheap. You didn't spend too much on this, did you? I mean, it's kind of the sequins don't quite. Oh, there's a bit of a tear there. I'll have to repair that. Anyway, thank you.
It's likely to get the
So worth
acid.
it. So worth it just to see that.
But my shoes don't match.
doesn't
We can't leave until I get the correct shoe.
He doesn't look any different from normal drama.
I see. Yes, it's all covered. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Right. If everyone's ready, let's have some breakfast. Get the bottle out. No one else looking. I gotta cast here.
Do
Hero's
it in
Feast.
your room, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's just really
You're not going to be
paranoid.
crass enough to bring your own food into someone else's
I
restaurant.
know. Be that guy. Bring the chippy into the pub.
Not
You
just
know.
a little bit of food, like a full-on fucking feast.
One of those wankers that goes to KFC and then goes and sits in McDonald's and eats it.
Just like- You're gonna have to call the police to move me.
Call a skip.
Yeah, but you have a KFC and a McFlurry, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will summon the hero's breakfast, and it will be an array of pancakes and sausage meats, mixed bacon. There will be small, kind of like almost kind of canapé muffin things, kind of leading up into a kind of a fountain of kind of spring water, so you can have a refreshing tipple before we go, and there will be some alcohol there. Like kind of a weird Pimm's and brandy. Probably shouldn't mix with some of them, but you know.
In a cup that says for Reinhold.
They're around me, yes.
It's a hero's continental breakfast.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I love the pancakes. Waffles.
You're really spoiling us, Reinhold.
Yeah. Well, we've got to take the wins where we can.
Hero's feast taken.
Okay, alright, I've got to do some rolling.
So
2d10s.
it's immune to poison and frightened?
Yeah,
Right.
we're all immune to being frightened. We also get...
Oh, I see 110.
14 max HP.
Nice.
So that's not bad at all. So going to hit points, max HP modifier 14. So yeah, we get immune to being poisoned, frightened, all wisdom saving throws with advantage, and the hit point maximum for 24 hours. As it will take an hour.
It's not far off what the genie gave.
Kind of looking out the window just in case I can hear the cries and horns of a city in turmoil.
Absolutely not. It is definitely quiet out there.
Yeah.
Is our max increase for 24? We
Our
can
max. So, yeah,
And you can be healed up to it as well.
you healed up to it for 24 hours. Because we've had a hero's feast quite recently from
The genie.
Genie. But that's a 6th level.
Head to town square,
What have
I
got to put in
suppose.
there? 14 for there and
Yeah,
10
we've
for
got to
there.
get through this game.
No.
Hopefully they haven't changed their mind overnight.
Well, we're expecting to meet Gideon there, aren't we?
So high.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Let's hope those
Yeah.
tieflings have not done tiefling things. No offence.
I was going to take lap.
Head to the square then.
Gideon is waiting for you. Port again, his Anglanders surround the stone.
oh, interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Still crumbs around my face.
The streets are quiet. While clearly businesses are operating and people inside, there's not a lot of the regular folk on the street this morning.
Good morning.
Well,
It is morning.
not so good with this.
It's always a good morning if Dariss is in your heart.
When the mist flows between every building in every direction, it is an ill omen. Are you sure you wish to do this?
Yes.
Absolutely.
My
We must do it, whether we wish to or not.
priestess has agreed to speak to you, but you may wish to just make your move.
Short conversation before we go. It's not going to affect too much. Sure. Is that what was wanted? Was it?
Look at of it.
If there is, given we have wasted already the night, just a short conversation and a short rest will do no further harm.
He points to what looks to be a corner section of ruin, what used to be one of the main temples here, formerly Temple of Lie. It's a corner with a piece of remaining floor partway up where there used to be a second story. You can't fully see the interior of it. Just as you go that way.
Okay.
I'm going to do as well.
Yeah, I'll start walking over there. Wishing Dramos had found me something nicer to wear. Can I disguise self as a...
The other outfit was a king's outfit.
a king's outfit?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you get that?
So go with your dour look.
It was very much against your beliefs.
I'll flick my lovely pomp. And go,
The next time I see a fine outfit which suits you, I will get you it.
Your outfit actually weighs 10 pounds.
oh, that's quiet.
It
It's like
is.
the weight of 80
Dry.
sausages.
Yeah, that's what's fair.
Yeah.
Wait till it gets wet.
Oh, it's completely synthetic. It's going to go up immediately near any flame.
Vulnerability to heat.
Gives you vulnerability to fire down.
Oh, that
Yes.
turns too quick. We'll go.
Okay.
Assuming we're heading as a Gestalt party.
Yeah.
Well, the corner of this ruin then, there is a chair and a table, and the individual that Gideon was speaking to yesterday is there. She pulled back her hood as you approach. You see a tiefling. Slender. Dark purple skin almost on the point of being black.
Are you the follower of Temperus?
Yes, I am. And religion is a serious business. But I feel you are a serious man with serious friends.
Good morning.
Some more serious than others. Well, we don't have a lot of time. But
Then why are you speaking to me? What is it that you hope to divine?
what
I
do you
know your practice is here.
You do?
You do.
Then a knowledge exchange would be pointless. Do you believe in the son of your god?
I've heard the stories.
All the stories?
Well, children of gods often seek to go up high. Have you forgotten what you came here to say?
Should have thought a bit more about what I was going to say.
Your brain fog in the morning. Yeah, we all get it.
He's had a large breakfast.
Let us go back to basics. My name is Sadi Hashan. I am.
Your name is more important to other members of this group than me. I simply want information. What was
Pleasantries put aside then.
What was the son trying to do?
What was the son trying to do?
We face an enemy he tried to also face. Is there holy scriptures about what might happen if he was successful?
Well, my God, the truest and original God, did not
Excuse me.
wish for interference, which is what your God and the other gods do with reckless abandon, placing their fingers in the affairs of we below, guiding us to more calamity and death.
Praise Dariss.
If calamity and death is our way, then that is our choice.
All ways lead to death. There is no other, whatever your god might think.
That's actually him being normal. He gets much more.
Is your faith not robust enough for competition? My God has nothing to prove. She cares not.
I have not come to bandy around theological top trumps. I merely wish to ask if you have information.
And why would I give you information?
Because it might spare your path to death just a little longer.
Well, that sounds like a friend.
It's not I that threatens you.
But it is a threat.
What Manamir is trying to say, I believe, is the more we understand our enemy, the better chance we have to defeat them.
And who is your enemy?
You do not know.
Do you?
We have many. One used to work with Temperance' son. His name is Ravaran.
I do not know this Ravaran.
Oh, I'm inciting that fucking. We're on a really sensitive subject now. Fuck you.
We also know
Fuck you with your nat one.
But there are plenty who have claimed
And
to
that
be the
one.
son of Temperance.
the one we know was called Mothel.
And he is dead?
We believe so.
Then he is most likely a liar, claiming to be the son of Temperance.
He did manage to open something in the sky.
And here I sit, having opened something between our planes.
Someone or something fell through.
You do not have to be a god to achieve such feats. Magic is all around us, rampant, unrestrained.
Why have you opened up the rift?
These people need safety, and if not guided, they will tear a much bigger hole between these realms that will cause much death and destruction. I would happily see the people of England, of all types, reunited in some manner of peace, but I would not see tens of thousands die on both sides to achieve that.
So that portal was your doing, was it?
I turned the handle, but I did not fashion the door.
Who did?
There are, though it pains me to admit, those who would brand themselves as gods but predate my own. They are not gods, just powerful beings.
Speak plainly, there's no need for embarrassment.
Demons, my love, demons.
There is one who is able to straddle both our world and those of the gods. I'm sure you know who I am on about.
It is easy for one to say I know, but seeing as we're not here to bandy about,
Indeed.
let's just put it on the table. Of whom do you speak?
Fate.
Wild child. I would say not of my concern, seeing as I'm not from around here, but I'm guessing my fate in some ways lies here, so it will be my problem eventually.
Watch your words, witch.
Words lots of toys and weapons to be wielded as I choose.
Morthel had dealings with him. We do not know what, and that is what Malamir is trying to find out.
I doubt this Morthel was a son of my god. She sleeps, eternal, resting. How would she birth a child? Those who claim such a honour are merely grabbing at power, looking to wear a mighty throne.
This is going to sound like a weird question, but
There are no weird questions.
I do not mean any offence by it. How old are you?
You can't expect me to own to that.
So you must have been practicing temperance for
Knowledge
short
is
amount of
power,
time.
Reinhold.
I do not mind. I am not that old. But those who have come before me have written things down. I read, I learn, I expand. I do not say no to any door that could be opened, because knowledge may be behind it. And with my knowledge I guide those who are lost.
You sound like a paradox worshipper.
As if there were no knowledge before he came along.
No, he just rules over that domain because Temperance left them all unguarded.
Let us hope that one day Tempera shall wake and right the balance.
Oh, that will be a day.
She is not a malicious god. I'm sure coexistence would be on her agenda if the other gods, the supplanters, are willing to compromise this time. They've done such a great job of managing things so far. I'm sure an agreement can be reached.
Battle lines have already been drawn.
That is an affair outside of our view. This fate, however, has no god.
On that we agree.
We've known that from the start. He's got a following.
What is he to the tieflings?
What?
What is he to the tieflings?
Fate?
Every other one I have met has said, you know about fate.
Have they? What did you say to inspire them to say that?
I have no idea.
Perhaps it's the smell you give off. Not that kind of smell.
What do you mean?
Well, he is touched, is he not?
What does that mean?
Oh. You know? You've not told them?
Told them what?
About where you were. Your issue, where you were from.
Where I am from? My earliest memories are hazy at best. The earliest I remember is being on a farm.
Is that all you know?
I know a little more from others who have told me.
Well, by all means, put it on the table if we're discussing openly.
Knowledge is power, Dramos.
I am aware.
What do you know first? You've been coy. I can see you're enjoying this section. What do you know before Dramos says his part?
Not being coy, I am a tiefling who these Anglans look to with respect and reverence. I guide them towards their end goal, shepherd them towards protection for their people, guide them against evil.
Or the smiling and the, oh, do you not know? That's an enjoyment. Come on. Still the thing.
Would it not be better if you spoke to your friends? I would hate to air things on your behalf.
I have told my friends some things.
and yet I am coy.
I know him. I don't know you. You could be pilfering for information. Classic war tactic.
Could be. I could be. My God is after all things in place to rule this world as one domain, not six, not divided.
I know not of your God. I know the repercussions of...
And that is how she would have it.
I know what ended after. That is why we're here. What do you know of Dramos?
Well, he has a powerful sire.
His name is Amaris.
One of those pretenders, not a god, just a powerful being. He's fairly free with his dealings with females, particularly in Anglan. This is one of them. Dramos here is a half-blood, admittedly, but spawn of a lustful, charismatic demon. Insinuated himself into the royal family of Anglan.
Oh shit, right, I understand what she's saying now.
Cast aside by the king. What a dirty secret he is.
You're the bastard Prince of Anglan?
Ha! Sorry.
Yes, if the true prince, Prince Thane, were to find out. He had a half-brother, an elder half-brother.
He doesn't look like his dad, does he?
Not even remotely.
Okay.
An
I
elder.
don't want to...
His dad is, well, he is something. Even I would have to think twice. Even you would think twice.
He is the one that, if he could, would take over from Imogen.
Oh, he's that level, is he? Oh
Yes.
boy, that's going to be a reunion. Are you in contact with him?
The older
No.
brother.
I am more than happy. Despite my loyalty, my fealty to Temperance, I would gladly see Imogen retain her seat over your father.
Does the bloodline in Anglan run down the male or the female side? Was it the queen of royal birth or the king?
It is the queen.
So you won't have a right to the throne at all.
He does. That
Oh.
makes him the true prince of Anglan. Older than Prince Thane. And sire of the mother.
This
Oh!
is an awful lot of information for one person to carry. We have ways of seeing any mask you may be presenting to us.
By all means,
Piercing that disguise.
produce your magics and test me.
That's fantastic.
Well, she is saying
I would be intrigued to see your magics laid bare, to see what power it is you hold.
She is clearly
I
more
summon
than
Mace.
a humanoid.
other tieflings also know my heritage. They knew before I did.
But can they summon up portals to another dimension, Dramos?
Make
Or is this the work of a true hag?
Harim also can open portals. He just does not have the items to.
Make no mistake. You you have touched some soft spot in Gideon's heart, but I have only to say the word, and your pathway to the other side will be closed. He trusts my word implicitly, and if I were to whisper just the slightest that I suspected your witchcraft to be dark, Lord Gideon would heed my warning, as he should. Because I can smell evil magics 100 miles away.
Preventing us now would have your world fall beneath you.
Well, it is a good job I endorse your actions.
Reverend and the sword is the issue.
I just have
We have no qualm with
one more
her.
question, Sadal.
I am at your disposal. I am very much enjoying this.
Who was the hand that created this portal? The one which you opened?
It is not my hand that created the portal. There is a weakening between our realms caused by the emergence of an artifact. Thought destroyed, now recreated. The White Gate has re-risen in Anglan, and that causes the gap between realms to weaken. This portal is stable, but the gate itself would rip a hole between realms so large the entirety of Anglan could find itself thrust back down into this world. There are people back there who think that's a good idea, but again, the resulting destruction will cause hundreds of thousands to die. Hundreds of thousands of prayers that would not be heard. That's not what you would want. Certainly not what I want.
We have prevented this once before.
But then I am glad to offer my endorsement to your endeavours.
With the hatred of all the tieflings in Anglan, why do you have so much stead with these people? You are their chosen amongst them.
Perhaps it is my closeness to Temperance which guides them. Perhaps
Can I
Lord
just
Gideon see something in me.
Can I insight the closeness to Temperance?
Yeah, bullshit. My bullshit meter didn't go off. I'm confused.
I reckon it's under a charm of her.
16.
Her conviction is absolute.
Yeah. All we've seen is absolute hate towards any tiefling here from a small minority of the other people, and fascination with elves. Yet they dance around you like you're the Messiah.
Oh, well, I'm setting an example that hopefully will turn their heads. And then people like Dramos can be accepted by them, and we all may live together in harmony.
What Temperance would want.
Now, Temperance would want us to make our own decisions.
Thank you.
More than welcome. And I'm glad we had these moments to talk. If you ever need religious guidance, my door is always open. I hope that the 7 sit side by side one day.
The 7.
7.
That would be interesting to see.
There are only 6 gods.
Yeah, I thought there was only 6.
You said yourself,
Fate is the pretender.
she will not come back. Goodbye.
Have a
I will
lovely
leave.
morning.
You are the weakest link.
Have a lovely morning.
We will see each other again.
Okay.
Back over to Gideon.
I hope she gave you some words of wisdom and encouragement.
Oh yeah, something like that.
I've always found her a sturdy guide in the storm.
They were enlightening.
Real now? What's the... Oh no, it doesn't matter. Right.
Let's not discuss that.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. That's for another day.
This
portal, do we need some sort of physical item to pass through it, or some word?
Yes. I have but 2 of these left, so do not lose it.
Don't go to the harvest.
He produces from his pocket a small stone. It is white with black markings etched in it. 2 crescents curved around the centre and an eye in the middle.
It's nothing like the magic stone I gave to Ratsfin. So, okay, just double checking.
The first of you to touch the portal holds this stone. All those who go through with shall pass unharmed. If one of you delays or is too far away from the others, you will not make it.
So the person touches the portal, waits there for others to pass?
The first person touches the portal, they will be sucked through immediately.
Okay.
Praise Imogen.
So
And
we
the others
just
must
need to
be
be
touching
lined up
or-
or touching each
Do we
other.
need to?
Ideally, I would recommend you are touching each other, hands on shoulders, ideally.
So just hold the stone, touch the portal.
No words.
No words.
Thank
Who's
you.
he offering the stone to?
He just offers it, he just puts it in his hand.
I
like this.
will reach forward.
Oh.
I will take one.
I will take it. Thank you.
And what of
Bring
your
it
seal?
back. And my seal, yes, he offers that to you as well.
How many seals do we get? Just the one?
Just one.
Shit. Who's holding that?
So we can show
Send directly to Gartok.
we can show this to any of your
Tell
kinsmen.
Tell him you pass in my name. Lord Gideon.
Lord Gideon. Let's put that in big fucking words so I
Be
don't
careful of your words. My seal will only go so far. Will offer you nothing if you offer them violence.
Don't
So,
want to harm any of you.
no magic.
No violence.
Some of us have got magical weapons on us.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bit.
Like,
Do not make it obvious.
No glowing swords harming you.
Don't worry, I can only do it once per short rest.
I need a nap.
So approximately 8 times a day.
If we were to show you a map, could you tell us where we were going to end up?
Yes. You have a map of England.
Do we have a map
No.
of England?
We have
We have a map.
Do you have a map of
No,
England?
we do not want to show that map.
But we probably do have a rough idea of where it showed up in terms of on a map. So
Roughly how close to...
Yes.
well,
Roughly how
we
close
know
to-
where the city
We
is.
know where Anglan is,
We
we
know
know
where
where
the city is, and we know where the
Tiefling
cathedral
village
was.
is and the cathedral.
It
There's
appears we have
points.
lost our map, Lord Gideon.
How close to Anglan would we be?
Anglan proper.
The city.
Yes.
You will be a good 5 days travel. My group mostly hunt outside of the capital. Our methods are not always approved of.
What do you hunt?
Witches. People like you.
And when you find them, yes,
We judge them.
That's perhaps why you keep getting violence against you. But did not quarrel.
The first stone was not cast by our hands.
Good.
That sounds like every war ever.
No, that's good. If we can pass
Forewarned is forearmed.
Just let's not show any outward signs.
Would you consider an exchange in maps?
An exchange?
Do you have one spare?
No. I know the way to the capital. I know my land.
Which way would we need to go to get to the capital? It's 5 days ride.
You have been to Anglan before?
Mm-hmm.
It is difficult. Difficult to pick your direction if you do not know the place. There is no sun in the sky. There is truly no north. Where you emerge from the rock, there will be some mountains, 3 spired peaks with the center peak lower. Head towards that. That will take you to the capital. Do not head into the forest.
Straight in.
There's them.
Alone.
Yeah. Separate.
Does a demon
One
shit in
by
the woods?
one.
Is that where the rogue spellcasters
No.
hide?
Big scary demons.
I imagine it's not just the living beings.
There are settlements of demons. Be cautious. Look from afar before you go up to any gate. You cannot trust them.
Noted.
Thank you for your time and your advice. We appreciate it.
Hope to see you again.
As do I. I want my stone back.
You'll get them.
Keep an eye for that dragon.
Oh, yes.
He will like
Cooperation. It's always good.
I advise some ballistae if you have them.
Krennic is offering for many of his people to camp in the woods to the north of here. I do not think it's a bad idea to at least take them away from being a target.
If the dragon is a cunning creature, if he knows you are there, he may just attack the wood for fun.
I would suggest another settlement.
Is there anywhere safe?
Head south.
Underground.
it. Yes.
What about that
The city-
dwarven settlement?
The city of, yeah.
The old... There's an underground dwarven settlement.
There
Yeah,
was.
okay.
Falling asleep.
Yeah, no worries. We're about to wrap it up now anyway.
Hoping you will, yes.
See you
Thanks,
later,
guys.
buddy. Safe journey home.
Take
I'll
care.
catch you next
See you
week.
next week.
Yeah, Dave.
Drive safe. Take it easy.
But he's already fallen asleep, so he's not going to drive safe.
Grab a can of Pepsi Max before you go.
You mean the gateway down to the Underdark?
Don't get into trouble when I'm
Yes.
gone.
This is not a wise decision. Send them to the Helvetians. It is the only army strong enough to take a dragon.
Theodore.
Just got what the red dragon did to them.
We have a better chance there than here with these stick-waving peasants.
Perhaps, though, if you did make the village look abandoned, it may make the dragon search elsewhere.
Whatever it is their problem now.
Yeah.
We must move.
Make your decision and stick with it. You only advise.
May God go with you.
Praise Dariss. Your battles to come.
And Empress and all of the others. Let us go.
To the gate.
Respect their worship as well.
Would you respect Fate's worship?
Everyone has free choice.
It's fucking murdering.
Yeah.
Try, motherfuckers.
It's over.
Head to the gate. Wait for people to do the.
I'm purposely going to put my hand on your shoulder.
Transportation
And then
conga.
Conga.
I
Well, there's our left leg and our right leg.
That town is
Can't
called
get-
Brantle Gurren. That's why.
The old
it's
dwarven town.
Brimgot. Is there a place with
The
it?
place Brantle.
I want to explore more of that. I think we only got
What is
like
Brim
we got a
got?
snippet of it.
There was a huge thing.
I know this is the problem. You end up having being single purpose.
We need to
at certain
create
things.
anotd party to go and.
Yeah, that's
mop
it.
up.
There's so much.
That's what the B
threads.
team's trying to do.
It's like going for the Witcher and just doing the main story quest because we're on a fucking time frame. No, we can't look at that.
Yeah, Bringarat was the town below that had the calamity with all the deaths.
I had that mad priest.
But yeah, the upper layer is like.
Hey!
Fuck, this is cheap. Shit.
Yes.
It really was cheap. I still got
Yes,
shields.
it was, and
Was.
we could have got it cheaper.
But that is a good suggestion.
So, I'm
Right.
just fancy like
Right.
this.
Lined up at the stone, ready for conga.
Conga!
I'll look back to check that everybody is in contact and
Mammy has wandered off.
yeah.
Having a short rest.
He's got a cart. here.
Wait,
We'll
I'm
Just trying to bring the cart
He's reaching
through.
out to a cart.
It's so beautiful. Look at the gold encrusted rims.
And
We'll need it when we get there.
The world drops in front of you. Intense agony streaks across your body. You feel each layer of flesh being pulled away, one after the other.
Oh.
1,000 screams greet you as your bare skeletons are thrust through the void and then reassembled opposite a matching stone. Chaos meets you here. Beneath a plain grey sky, the heat reaches your skin. You are stood in the middle of an inverted fortress. The walls built around in a circle around this stone, but facing inwards. As a regular castle would defend from those without, this is within, or at least it would. With not one of its sections of walls completely destroyed. There are scorch marks along the floor, and still bodies lie, left and right, burned by lightning, craters in the ground.
Oh, Ravaran's had a fucking party here.
Anglan soldiers are screaming, running as a huge 30-foot tall demonic creature is ripping through the wall, flinging bodies left and right. One soldier comes sailing over your head, thrown by the demon, slamming into the thing before you, immediately being eviscerated with just raw meat of what remains of him, being scattered across the ground.
Oh,
Screams and fire belch out.
hide.
Which is where we will leave it this time.
Yeah.
you just go back. And just
Oh, well done, well done. Love it.